Hello, it's me, Ariza Gaming. I'm back. How you doing? We're starting a new Oni spaced out run today. Badlands Boffins was fun, but we were having quite a few performance issues with so many dupes, so many critters. So, the aim is to start a new run on the clusters version of the game, with lots of small planets, have less dupes and less performance issues, and actually get to all the endgame stuff. So, to do that, we set up a poll, and the results of the poll suggested we're going to have only flatulent dupes. A silly device. Yes. Yes. Flatulent dupes. And we're going to start the Flipped Asteroid as well. So the top two entries in the poll won it. I have found a good seed already. And yeah. I'm going to stick to my guns this time. We're not going to have more than, say, 12 dupes total. And it entirely depends on us finding flatulent dupes via the printing pod. So, yeah, we're not going to go super hard on that. We are allowed to have some critters. I did have a no critters option in the poll, and not too many people voted for that. But we're going to keep it very low scale. Probably just a couple of Drecos to start with some reed fiber. And then maybe Paku if we put them in a one-tile bit. I think I'm going to have to break my one-tile rule. Make a one-tile Paku tank. But we'll see. We might not even need to. I might just do everything with farms. As much as I like Paku. The aim really is to have a run that's not dogged by performance issues, because I'm tired of it ending runs prematurely. We don't currently have fast track on. I'm still kind of skeptical about how effective it was last time in Badlands Boffins. And I'm gonna give it some thought and have a look at it in depth off stream before I reinstall that. But, yeah, gonna start. Do I have to print available dupes or at my discretion? What I'm going to say is I have to print flatulent dupes. How about start with it so it's well integrated? I could do that. If I start with it now. Yeah, okay, let's start with it now. And then if we have issues, it'll be immediate. And then I could just restart another day. We'll enable that. Restart the game. And we'll sort that out. And if we have any issues, then we can blame the FR. We'll be inhumane in this run. Yeah, we're gonna be fish abusers in this run. Yep. So we're going to print any flatulent dupes we get up to 12. And then we're going to stop there, because 12 is a nice round number. But we're not going to do one dupe per planet like we tried on the last clusters run. Personally can't run without it. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Right, so let's continue. I actually found a seed for this. Believe it or not, I do occasionally use Oni tools, i.e. tools not included. I use this website to find interesting seeds to play on, and the criteria I found for this seed, which I'm just going to copy and paste in the chat, was what is the Flipped Asteroid map with the most natural gas output from geysers? And it was this one. There's 7 natural gas geysers across all the different planets. I haven't looked at the seed too much apart from that, so I don't really know what's on the maps. But it is the spaced out. It's going to be the spaced out setting, so not too much variation in that all the asteroids will be small. They'll all have relatively predictable geysers and traits, but that's absolutely fine. Challenge is we're going to start on the Flipped Asteroid, which has magma on the top, which is going to be fun to navigate. So yeah, let me just put the seed in. Yeah, here we go. So, Starthic Asteroid is metal rich. Then have the desert lands, which is a frozen core and volcanic activity. metallic swamp with a subsurface ocean and magma channels. Fairly unremarkable frozen forest. And radioactive ocean, which is also metal rich with metallic caves. Which would be quite interesting. We have a lot of radioactive stuff going on. We have radioactive crust and crashed satellites on the tundra asteroids. That should be interesting. And then marshy, moo, and water have no traits. And superconductive one is going to have a lush core. That's kind of funny. I've never gotten to the superconductive asteroid. I really hope we do manage that this time. And then regolith asteroid is no traits. In terms of story traits, I'm going to turn on the mysterious hermit only. We're not going to do something synthesizer because we're not going to have enough dupes to really run it. And to be honest, I don't want it taking up all the space. And Critter Fluxomatic, we've actually unlocked it a few times and not really used it, and I don't really intend on using it this playthrough. So that's what we're going to do. Mysterious hermit only. And in terms of game settings, what else are we going to do? Hey Flipped-Asteroid, how you doing? We're going to keep it on regular difficulty. There were quite a few votes for max difficulty, but not quite enough to outpace Flipped Asteroid. So we're going to do those two, and we'll save the max difficulty run for another time. We'll keep the teleporters and care packages on as well, just because I'm aware there's already going to be a bit of challenge from it just being the Flipped Asteroid. Yeah, that should do. And yeah, temporal tear. Woo. One way we can maintain performance is keeping systems sort of isolated instead of like bring this pipe here to heat it up then bring it back. Do pipes affect performance a lot? I was thinking it was mainly sort of critters and dupes and figuring out pathing. This is something I wish very much that they'd add to the game, is ways of tracking what specific parts of the game are taking up performance impact. Because that is something that Dyson Sphere program has that is immensely helpful. And if they could add the same functionality to Oni, it would... I would pay real money for that. I would pay real money for just some proper performance monitoring tools. But yeah, here we go. Max difficulty is a fetish you don't understand. Yeah, that's very fair. Right. So we're gonna have 3 dupes for a while. So builder, digger, researcher. That's pretty obvious. And we are going to keep re-rolling until we get flatulence. I'm not going to use a duplicate settings manager mod because that affects trait points and interest points in a funny way. Doesn't quite work. So it doesn't quite generate dupes exactly how they're generated normally. So we're just going to re-roll for a bit. Gives everyone a chance to come join us. Right. So we have Gossman, the starry-eyed builder, who is a farter. I'm just going to take the first flatulent dupe we see. Okay. So we got Lyra, who is a digger builder with doctoring as well, which I guess isn't too bad. It's good to have at least someone who's interested in doctoring. They also have Grease Monkey, so pretty good all-rounder, but they also fart. And then we need a researcher. We've actually found some flatulent dupes pretty quickly, which is nice. It does actually come up somewhat often. Also, the trait point, the interest point bonus isn't as good as a lot of other traits, but that's because flatulent is probably quite manageable. It's just inconvenient. We got another starry-eyed one, Joshua. So obviously starry-eyed isn't very good, unless they're in a rocket. But we are playing clusters, so the odds of these dupes being in rockets at some point is reasonably high. We need Quinn, you mean Aresiat. No, we haven't got a Quinn. We got Gossman, Lyra, and Joshua. So if anyone wants to redeem any names, feel free. And then, what are we going to name Colony? I kind of want to give it a generic name. Interestingly, you can't actually embark if the colony name matches one of your current colony names. That's kind of interesting. The breathless comet. That's kind of funny. I'll keep that one in mind. Viral homestead, not quite. Sticky bunker. The uncomfortable lab. Oh no, I know what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it the Flipped Asteroid. There we go. Alright, we're gonna custom name it for a change. Cool. Tooty Platoon. I like that as well, but we're gonna go with Flipped Asteroid. Some Gaster Blasters over here. Right, blimey. God. It's been a while since I've actually played this game. Been gone for like nearly 2 weeks, I guess. So we got our farters. Behold, this is pure oxygen. This is the last time we're gonna see this. This is the last time we're gonna see this for a while. We're gonna start farting uncontrollably. I still can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with the thumbnails. 2 weeks is a while. Well, yeah, I guess. Right, let's just dig this out first of all. That seems fairly easy. And then we'll dig this out too. We do start more or less with Terra, so that's pretty neat. So priorities, we'll set these. In Verazon, that's a pretty cool name for a planet. We'll just do our normal priorities. I think life support will just be a level 1. Toggling will be level 2. Researching, yes. Building, yes. Digging, yes. I'll put building up high for you as well. Operating high. Doctoring high. That seems fine. Next to event. Oh, wow. Look. There's 2 of them. They're really close. And there's Weezewarts very close. It's interesting. And this looks like a teleporter. Wow, it's all really close together on this map. And there's the bottom. So this is just a small asteroid, isn't it? Like if I zoom out, well, actually that doesn't say anything. But like, it must be a pretty small asteroid. Like this is the edge here. This is the edge here. So I think it's just a case of this being a very small place, which is fine because we're gonna have a small amount of dupes. Schedule. Start off with our normal schedule. Work, work, work. No. 2 downtime, 1 bedtime. Do I priority check vents or check them vanilla way? We're just gonna explore up there. I mean, they're so close. Like we can get there pretty much immediately. Once we get hard digging, we can just come up here and grab this, and we can't get through here because of the obsidian, but pretty quickly. But we're gonna leave them for now because it's not actually relevant to start, I think. Right, start digging. First one to fart gets a penalty. But where am I going to put the ladders? I'll put a ladder here. Actually, no, I'll move this one forward. Yeah, here you go. So I'm going to put the supercomputer here and then the doors here for the lab. Seems good. There's lots of water, which is nice, and obviously we've got the frozen area up here, so that's cool as well. Yeah, so this can just go up here. And then this is already where the granite is. We don't have a huge amount of space. So this could be the barracks. Don't have any metal yet, that's fine. Yeah, I guess for now, we'll just put the pitcher pump. I guess for now, I'll just put it here. We clear it later. It's fine. I'm going to put the bathrooms. I could just put the bathrooms right next to where we're going to have the lab. Seems decent. Do need you to grab some metal. That's fine. Beat 2 time. God, it's nice playing Oni at high FPS for a little bit. There's our hatch. We are not playing by the no critter rules, so we are allowed to keep pets. There you go, very good. but I'm not going to ranch critters. I'm going to avoid ranching them unless we need to. We're just going to keep things small, and we're going to try and do a lot of farming. Right, we have metal. Okay. So we can build that, build this, build that. Let's priority. I'm just gonna go up one priority level each time this time. We're not gonna priority 9 everything. That's a bad habit that I should get out of. Because if I set it to priority 9 and I need to make something even more important, it just doesn't happen. Ah, look, Lyra's got a smell icon. That means she's farted, and look, there's the gas dissipating from her, and look, there you go. It's already full of natural gas. We did it. We did it. We already polluted our oxygen. Good job. Good job, guys. So, I mean, to start, we could probably just ignore it and see how the situation develops. We'll eventually have to filter that out of any airspaces where the dupes are living. But that's okay. So let's see. Have you got a debuff because of farts? That was probably something worth checking. I don't think there is one. Doesn't seem like it. About you. No, I don't think anyone gets debuffs from farting. You just notice it. That's good. Right. Cots. Get 3 up here. The problem with this is that there's not going to be a huge amount of oxygen. So what we'll do is we'll dig this out and let the oxalite go into here temporarily. But long term, we'll probably just put an oxygen diffuser up here. I would put the bedrooms down here, but there's going to be water down here. We're going to try and pool all the water together. I guess we'll just pool all the water at the bottom of the map. We'll sort it out. There could be problems with them farting in such a small bedroom, actually. Let's see. But either way, this is going to be our lab. So we'll make that 11. Then we'll put some doors here. And we'll make a bedroom temporarily. Or a bathroom temporarily, rather. So we can go here. Our house can go here. Easy clap. Making a nature reserve inside the base ASP is an amazing way to manage high morale. That is very true. We haven't really needed it in the past, but I think that would be very applicable to a max difficulty run. I mean, there's some options. I mean, look at this. This could be a very compact nature reserve. So we should probably try and keep some of these formations intact with the plants. So we've got one there. This is pretty good as well. Maybe we just make our big exit shaft over here. That could be quite straightforward. So in terms of rooms, we have a barracks. That gives them morale. We have a latrine that gives them morale. Very nice. Careful not to dig up that muck root. Yes, true. Put some doors in here, and then what I'll do temporarily is I'll just put a ladder here, and we'll just tile this up so that the ceiling is complete. Or rather, we'll just do it like that. That's fine. This can all be priority 6. Go. Yes. Opinion on the new updates. Yes, there's a new update in public testing at the moment. So it's going to add the pliers mod, which we've got here, which disconnects pipes and stuff, to the official game as a disconnect tool. The only difference, apparently, is that instead of being able to drag an area, you can only use it to disconnect 2 at a time, which I think is fair. But yeah, should be interesting. It's interesting that they're actually just going to add that wholesale to the game. That means the dev's official stance is that they want you to be able to disconnect pipes without a dupe interaction. I'm pretty sure it doesn't involve a dupe interaction at all. But to be fair, I haven't actually had time to check it very thoroughly. I was looking on my phone last night before I went to sleep, and I just have not had time to actually really look at anything today. So, yeah, that is true. So we have the rooms, we have water. This is kind of the wrong side of water. Maybe we put another one over here. Maybe we just do that instead. And then the sink will be right next to the pump. That would be better. We've got a little bit of time, actually. These guys have been very quick. Can't believe they gave in to that. Yes. I guess the devs like it a little bit easier than Unio. Yeah, we can tile onto this as well. Tiles are always good because they give the increased run speed. There we go. Have 2 bathrooms. We'll probably just move this one. But this is no harm in having 2. Gives some options. One's for pooping and one's for farting. Yeah. Apologies. There's going to be some crassness in the stream that there isn't usually because of the theme. So I hope people don't mind it too much. Yeah, we can just tile all of this. I'll tile this the day after. Then I can start... We haven't got the hatch in here, do we? No, the hatch is there. Okay. I don't want the hatch eating the nutrient bars. Maybe what I do for now is we just put the research station here for now. And then... the battery there. Oh, hold on. Yes, that's very true. I need to seal this up. That can be priority 9. Please do that immediately. Keep that room preserved. Manual generator. I guess we'll just stick that up here. Seems fine. We're not going to keep that around forever. So that can just go in here. Sure. Tile this. Yeah, so here's the amount of natural gas that these 3 farters are producing. It's actually quite a decent amount. Like, it's comparable to, if not greater than the amount of carbon dioxide they produce. So it is going to be something we need to deal with. But at least not immediately. But now they can just sit on the floor. We've even managed to get a shine bug in the latrine. That's pretty good. So we won't need to put a light in there. That is good. Hopefully they lay an egg in here too. They've got 9 cycles to do that. Ooh. Yeah, we'll get through the nutrient bars, and then I'll deconstruct this, and then we'll shift this over once we're done with the regular battery. Put stuff back in here. What do you mean you don't like the printing pod? What's wrong with the printing pod? That's rubbish. It just birthed us and we're already discontent with it. It's not ideal. You got your barracks, there you go. There is oxygen in there. I mean, this is only temporarily going to fill with oxygen. Eventually we're going to want to put an oxygen diffuser in here. We have lots of algae. So we may as well do that right away. Tile this, and then put this here. Last colony, you pre-rolled 1 farter and turned out it's not as problem-free as I suspected. This is the thing. Like, it doesn't seem like much, but it does introduce problems, like when they fart in like vacuum areas and stuff. It's stuff that you don't think about, and like causing plants to turn on and off, the eye irritation occasionally being present. Like, these guys are mostly clean oxygen, so if their eyes get irritated by walking through a fart, then it doesn't last for very long. But yeah. The more natural gas you get, the worse it's going to be. So we are going to want to just... I think what we're honestly going to want to do is we're just going to want to dig to the bottom right away, let all the water collect to the bottom, and let all the farts collect to the bottom. I think that's actually something we'll need to do. So, yeah. Stop disinfecting the outhouses. That's not needed. And then layers trapped themselves already. That's great. I guess it's not too much of a priority. You can actually dig this out. You may as well clear this all out. It's fine. You're the least concerned trap dupe possible. Yeah, there's water here. There's water all along this bottom bit. There's ice here as well. There's a thermo nullifier here. It's pretty interesting that we're just surrounded by ice. There's some sweetles here as well. Pretty interesting. We'll inspect the stuff. Grab the databanks. Always remember to inspect your printing pod. You'll get a databank. But yeah, as soon as we get hard digging, we're going to go up to the ice biome. Temperature, I mean, it's pretty chilly up here already, but I mean, you know what? That's just fine, because we're going to be generating heat in the base anyways. We'll just make sure that if we grow stuff, it's down near the... It's away from the super cold areas, or at least it's well insulated. This bit isn't well insulated, so there's going to be a proper heat leak. The heat is all going to leak this way. We should be fine. Yeah, I guess build this as well. Yeah, the abyssalite is not very tight on this map. It will be interesting to see if there's any heat leaks up here from the magma and the flipped asteroid. If we go out to the star map. Actually, the star map tells you what geysers are in your planet, so we can look at this. So there's a minor volcano, great, more magma, a steam vent, a natural gas geyser, which, to be honest, I knew there was going to be one because of the seed I picked, which is 7. And then a liquid sulfur geyser. The liquid sulfur geyser is also guaranteed on a flipped asteroid, and it's usually in the magma itself. So, in terms of water on this planet, at the moment, it's only the steam vent. We could turn the sulfur into water if we ranch sweetles and grubs, but I've tried that. Well, I didn't actually get around to trying that the last playthrough. We went mad on the hatches instead, so maybe we'll do that this time. We'll just have a sweetle and grub ranch with the critter drop-offs, just one of each. With the automation, and then we'll get that water out. But we may not even need to, because we're not going to have that many dupes. But it's an option. But yeah, here's a geyser, here's a geyser, here's a geyser, and then the sulfur geyser is going to be upstairs, presumably. Right, let's see. Yeah, this is still a barracks. That's good. You're tiling all of this. We've got power in the battery. That's all good. You see a lot of these green clouds around people. How gross. And then research time. Let's go with food. I think we'll probably just keep expanding this way for it. So, make this 11 wide. There's a abyssalite up there. That's okay. I'm honestly kind of tempted, instead of doing my normal process where we split the base every 23, I'm actually very tempted to just have it be 48 wide without a ladder in the middle. I don't know. It's frozen stuff either side. We're not going to have too many dupes, so there's not going to be too many rooms that we need. No, I'll have a ladder here and a ladder here, and then figure that out. This is a pretty easy pathway to go through here. Put nature reserve here. Did I at least disable teleporters? No, I didn't. I thought between the flippedness of the asteroid and the farters everywhere, I thought there would be enough challenge already. We're going to save that for the max difficulty run, which will probably be the next run after this. But yeah, we'll make this a great hall. Probably. Ta-da. Very mixed on what to do at the moment. Joshua is doing their best at researching. That's good. Yeah, there's not really too much more to do at the moment. I'm just going to speed to it. We'll just keep digging. I'll grab this stuff. And I'll make sure to leave this, because we're going to turn this into a nature reserve. So I'm thinking we probably make this the exit to the base or something. Yeah, first tech. Compost. Don't need any of this stuff yet. Yeah. We're not going to speed 1 it the whole way. We're going to speed 2 it and speed 3 it occasionally, especially at the start. There should be less of a need to speed 1 it all the time if we have less dupes. Less critters, so hopefully that will work well. Let's see. Yeah, we'll door this off here. Yeah, this is a really big frozen area. That's cool. Haha. It's cool and cold. Josh was getting the research done, getting the lit workspace bonus from the printing pod, so he is researching an extra 15% faster. Doesn't make a huge difference because he's already got plus 400% research skill from his science skill, but every little bit helps. He's just vibing. Guess 2 bathrooms isn't so bad. Lots of muck root about. We're digging up lots of muck root. Oxalite is going off. Did I check proximity priority? I haven't yet. So, here's something I don't fully understand about this. So you have this option here in the options tab, and it's the only option. It's a bit of a weird menu design, but okay. It says enable proximity. Enabling proximity settings tells my dupes to always choose the closest, most urgent errand to perform. When disabled, they'll choose between two high priority errands based on a hidden priority hierarchy instead. And enabling proximity helps cut down on travel time in areas with lots of high priority errands and is useful for large colonies. So I'm thinking we don't need to do that right away, and that we'll do that once we've got more dupes and they're spread out more across the planet. But I don't fully understand when you would check that and when you wouldn't check that. I usually just check it once we've gotten big enough that I feel like it might be important. But it's just a hunch, to be honest. Right, what is getting all germy? Who's spreading germs around? You shouldn't be able to get anywhere. Oh, Layra, what are you doing? Go wash your hands. Who's idle? Right, yeah, we haven't really given these guys too much to do at the moment. Right, let us build a ladder here, dig all the way down to the bottom here. And we can tile this over as well. We're going to need to make sure that airflow is really good in the base, because we're going to have 2 different gases that are going to try and compete to sink to the bottom past all of our oxygen. So we need to be on top of that. So we're probably going to make a lot of airflow tiles. Stuff like that. So yeah. I feel like this is just going to be the roof of the base here, because we've got this geyser here already. So we're mostly going to expand downwards into the sides, but obviously it's super cold at the sides as well. Yeah, food. Can't start digging over here until we have... Well, I guess we'll just dig through this area. Yeah, dig all of that. Don't dig these yet. We should try and fit a nature reserve in. That would be a good idea. But yeah, the first thing we should do... I honestly think, because we're going to have farters, we should just dig out the whole temperate bit. Just so that all the gas can collect at the bottom with all the water. How do I feel about such a tiny map? Pretty good, honestly. I think we'll manage to fit everything in. We did a pretty good job of that on the one dupe per planet challenge. And we're obviously going to have a few more dupes than that, but it's not going to be absurd. Now, which of you is going to trap yourself down here? Is it Joshua? No. Maybe you're a bit smarter than that. No, honestly, we'll have space to fit stuff. Worst case, we'll just go to the water planet and... There you go. It is Joshua. There you go. Good job. Good job, Joshua. I'm glad I was watching you. Right, yeah. Dig these out. I'm basically just going to tell them to just dig everything out. And for now, I guess we'll just make this the Great Hall. In fact, yeah, just deconstruct this stuff. We'll put the Great Hall here. Let's research decor so we can get that up right away. So last run, Badlands Boffins, we managed to get plumbed bathrooms, a Great Hall, coal power production automated, and some other stuff done within the first stream. We'll see how far we get this time. Now there isn't any, as far as I can tell, refined metal on this map, so we'll have to refine all of our metal ourselves, which I don't think will be a problem because we can make a metal refinery and dump the heat into into these frozen biomes to start. And we can just rock crush stuff at the very start. Yeah, let's put some food in. Rather some facilities for a Great Hall. We'll put those there, we'll put the flower pot here. Actually, you know what I'll do? Instead of that, we'll put the water cooler here so it's nearer where the pitcher pump is. And then we'll fill this with decor stuff. I'll put the flower pot here for let's see. Don't dig that. But do dig this. That should be fine. But yeah. Yeah, Potion Craft is done. I had a lot of fun with that game. Managed to do pretty much everything there was in the game. There's about 40 hours worth of content in the game at the moment. But the last objective required like another 10 hours, 5 to 10 hours of just grinding, which I didn't really feel like doing. So we finished that slightly early. But we did everything of significance in that game. I'm pretty pleased that I got a full experience of that, and I'm looking forward to them adding more stuff along their roadmap. But yeah, we're back to Oni. Gas is looking like. It's basically just going to double the amount of volume taken up by unbreathable gases. But yeah, ventilating all of this area is going to be like a key priority. Ooh, we got printables. How long has this been going? We got any flatulent dupes already? That would be really funny. No. Well, I guess nutrient bars then. If I wasn't doing flatulent dupes, I would have just picked this guy immediately. A, Steves are really good, because they yodel, and yodeling is very strong. B, supplying interest is pretty good. Having another researcher is good for like doing advanced research quickly. And then uncultured is a nice trait to have. And biohazardous is not a bad thing, but we're only taking flatulent dupes. So, nutrient bars it is. Hope these don't get eaten by the hatch. Look, he's immediately going for them. No, he's not. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, put everything edible in here for now. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to move this over here. We're going to take the food out of here and just deconstruct this and rearrange this in a minute. Yeah, keep digging this. I think I am just going to remove this stuff here because I'm going to tile over here. This is going to be... It have an access shaft. I think what I'll do is I'll have just an 11 wide bit on either side. And then that'll be the extent of the base for now. So tile that. We did research, so now we've got the flower pot, which can go here. We'll use our bold retro flower pot that we already have. It looks like they're going to add more skins and stuff in the next update as well, which will be nice. In terms of lights, we don't actually need to put any lights in at the moment because there's already a shine bug in the bathroom. Very cool. Everything edible goes in here, priority 9. We'll shift all the food out of here without the hatch eating it. This won't cause any problem. And then tile this. Put in another door here. And this could be another access shaft. Hey user 4101, how you doing? You love my Oni series on YouTube. Will you upload this VOD on YouTube so I can watch it later? Yes, absolutely. All my VODs go on YouTube, as you're probably already aware. This is going to be Flip Farters. We're going to have a new fun thumbnail for that. All of our dupes are flatulent, and we're on a flipped asteroid. So, should present some interesting challenges, and hopefully not too many performance issues. That's the goal. Small scale run, small scale performance issues. But we're going to keep going for a while. Oh my god, Layra, why did you submerge yourself? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set this digging to priority 1. So you dig it from this side first. Because I don't want you getting hypothermia. You're probably already going to get it. There. You can use mod that lets you swap dupe traits when you're printing them. Yes, I'm aware of that. But I'm not going to use it for 2 reasons. A, when... Really? I'm just going to grab them up through... Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. You're going to go up here and eat it. Good. But I'm not going to use it for 2 reasons. First, when you change the traits like that, it mucks up how many interest points the dupes get, so it's not always accurate to what you'd actually print, which I don't like. And 2, I'm kind of intentionally doing it via printing pod only, so that we don't take on too many dupes. Because I always take on loads of dupes at the start, and I don't want to do that this run. So it's intentional. But yes, if you do want to print a colony full of flatulent dupes, definitely use that mod. It's on my... Is that on my mods list? I don't think it is. But it is a mod that exists on the Steam Workshop. You can go find it, and then you can print all the flatulent dupes that you want. Can we move everything over? No, we just dumped everything here. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, hopefully you're not going to eat too much of that. Yeah, let's go for employment next, and then advanced research. We've got the water cooler in here. That's a recreational building that'll help make this a great hall. The moment it's currently a mess hall, so they're getting +3 morale, which is still quite a lot. But if you add a decor building for +20 decor, i.e. a potted plant, and a recreational building, i.e. a water cooler or something similar, and you give them enough space, it's +6 morale. And that's very large early on. It'll carry the morale requirements of the base a lot. Yeah, Joshua's awoken. So yeah, we'll have 1 ladder here for now, 1 ladder here, and we'll just use this to dig out the rest of the map. That's actually kind of my aim for today, is to just dig out this whole bit. We're certainly not going to have as fast a start as last time. A, because we're going to have less dupes, and B, because there's not just massive piles of refined metal everywhere. But if anything, this will be a bit more like a normal run. I feel like the Badlands start, if you know what you're doing, is way easier than Terra. Provided you can find a water geyser. Just the amount of refined iron on the map is crazy. It's very fun, but not particularly representative of a normal game. Well, I guess you're submerged now anyways. Could have planned that better. But then after that, we can just dig in here. And then we'll just start clearing this whole bit out. 4 high layers. And this will be the very bottom of the base. We've got neutronium here, but that's fine. And I don't know what we'll fill here. This could probably just be the water tank, realistically. But obviously I'll need to queue up some other things here. We'll need to make sure we don't dig out any sand. Okay. So that should give you plenty of stuff to do for now. Got the food in there. I guess we just speed to it. We're going to be on speed 2 for quite a bit today, I think. Waiting for the dupes to do stuff. And, yes. We're on the vanilla Coke today. Now, what are the odds I've queued up these commands in such a way that all this water leaks out? I don't think we've done it. We should be fine. Famous last words. But yeah, the amount of natural gas is already substantial. Like, you can see this. It seems like a lot more than the carbon dioxide, to be honest. So, I think this is going to present an early game challenge. But yeah, we'll just get them to keep digging. Ah, that's all granite. Okay. Hey, MyBin Gamer, how you doing? New Oni run. Woo. The flipped farters. They fart and the asteroid is flipped. That is a joke. And we're just going to dig out the whole bottom of the map so that the farts can collect somewhere and then we can figure out what to do with it. And the answer probably is find the natural gas geyser and open it right away. And make natural gas processing at the very start with infinite storage, like we normally do. Thanks to the stream, but I hope we didn't miss much. You missed everything. We've already done it. We solved the problem. We've reached the temporal tear, and this is the second run. We've already started the second run of the day. No, you haven't missed anything. Just normal stuff. Just me realizing the scope of the farts that they're producing. This gas overlay is going to make me sad throughout the whole early game. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure out a way to process all of this. Once we have 12 dupes, it'll actually be a pretty decent amount of natural gas production on its own. Yeah, prioritize this. And then also prioritize the water cooler. We've also got some polluted oxygen coming out already. We need to find somewhere to dump the polluted oxygen. I'm thinking we just dump the polluted water in a frozen biome. We do. Oh wait, you chose only farters too. Yes, about 50% of people on YouTube voted for farters. And a lot of other people voted for Flipped Asteroid. And I have to print any farters that come no matter what. So if we have a farter mouth breather, we're just going to have to deal with it. But we're only going to go up to 12 dupes. Because I want to keep this run clean from a performance point of view. We're enjoying the frames at the moment. Yeah, you got a lot of digging to do. So, crafting station, we don't need that. We're out of power at the moment. I probably need to prioritize this. I'll set this to priority 6, actually. That should do. Yeah. We're going to try not to priority 9 everything this time as well, because I know I have a habit of doing that. But yeah, we're going to dig this all out. We're going to ladder it just so that all the air can flow. Because we need this gas to move around a lot. Also, random seed. It's not a random seed. Most of the spaced out clusters maps are very similar. So there's a lot less randomness in general with spaced out compared to the classic mode. But we did pick a specific seed. We picked this one. So you can look at that with the well, I basically I basically found the map, the Flipped Asteroid map, that had the most natural gas geysers across the universe. And we settled on this one, which has 7 across all the planets. And we're going to refine a lot of natural gas. But, to be honest, it will play the same, pretty much, as a random seed. I just wanted to lead into the gas theme. Right, let's plant a plant. Briar should be fine. But yeah, at least the natural gas isn't collecting in here too much. Yeah, speed 2. Just gonna ladder across this whole bit. You guys are gonna be digging for a while. While we get all this initial research done. Yeah, it feels good. Good to be back to Oni. Guys munching on your nutrient bars. I can remove this now. Once we get advanced research, we'll shift this over, Actually, maybe before we get advanced research, I'll just get the jumbo battery and we'll stick that somewhere. Unless that's an advanced technology. No, it's not. It's here. Cool. Ah, you found it. Cool. Yeah, I didn't look at it overly. Other than the fact that there's all the natural gas geysers on it. Oh, I also picked one specifically that didn't have slime molds because I didn't want to deal with slime lung. Because we've got limited enough space as it is, and I don't want to accommodate slime lung in any way today. Or ever, really. I just hate slime lung. It's not even that much of a problem, but it just annoys me. You guys are just going to have to deal with fart lung instead. Feels bad, man. Flipped asteroids tend to just lack water geysers in their starting asteroids. They tend to, sort of, but you can find some that have... You can find some that have steam vents on them, because we've got steam vents somewhere here. I had a look on the star map. And they always come with a liquid sulfur geyser in the magma. So if you can somehow get to that and ranch Sweetles and Grubs, you can get water from that. But, yeah, short answer is no. Like, you may find a steam vent. I think you can find cool steam vents on some of them, but they're not very common. And we didn't get one this time. So, but we have a large amount of water to start with. We have a large amount of frozen biomes that we can just sort of harvest ice from for a while. So we should be fine. We have a teleporter as well somewhere. So maybe there'll be some water on the next planet. Yeah, we're going to leave these plants here. We're going to work them into a nature reserve somehow. So actually, you can ladder up here. And yeah, you've got plenty of stuff to do at the moment. We'll dig through to here. We're going to prioritize digging downwards, really. See how far we get. Yeah, ladder room is the best reserve. Yeah, what I'm thinking is we'll make a chute, and then we'll separate it off with doors, and we'll include the plants in there somehow. Also, I'm just going to cancel all of these for now, because they're annoying me. Here you go. Get wrecked. Wow. There was a possibility of getting a hot CO2 vent. How unlucky. Yeah. Yeah, you can get real unlucky with the geysers on this flipped asteroid. We're actually okay. I mean, if we look at here, we have got a minor volcano, but a natural gas geyser and a steam vent is actually pretty charitable for this start. I mean, a cool steam vent would obviously be the easiest option available, but natural gas to start is good enough, really. So we can dig this out as well. We'll just let this all out here. Really, I just want all the water to build up in this bottom bit full of neutronium. Hot CO2 equals free petroleum. That's very true. It is very good at starting molten slickster branches. That's what I usually use them for. That's what I've done on my previous playthroughs. Right, so jumbo battery goes... doesn't quite go here. However, I am going to deconstruct all of this stuff. I'm going to put this back here. In terms of, yeah, the laboratory room, no industrial machinery. Batteries don't count as industrial machinery. The manual generator does. It says industrial machinery here. I'm so glad they added this. Jumbo batteries do not count. So we can put the battery in here. Sounds good. Oh, wait. Not that one. We got a skill point. First skill point. Woo. Digging here. So now we can hard dig. That's very good. In what way? So, yeah. You're not allowed industrial machinery in certain rooms. The game now gives you a tooltip for which buildings are industrial machinery in the room requirements classed section. So if you put a manual generator in a laboratory, it won't count and you won't get the bonus. But because the battery doesn't have that tag, you know you can put it in the room safely. Oh, you mean the molten slicksters? Yeah, it's basically like the molten slicksters will eat the CO2 and they only eat hot stuff. So that's basically it. Hey, deep fried peanut butter. This is not the testing branch. I'm very interested in the changes when they come over, but they're going to come over in like a week anyways. So I'm just going to start normally, and then we're going to update. When the game updates. Because I didn't want to wait for a week. We finished Potion Craft yesterday, more or less. So, and it's been a long week. I just wanted to play some Oni, and I didn't really feel like going on a testing branch. Yeah, Joshua's running on the wheel. That's not particularly good because we haven't built the battery yet, but I guess we're getting some exercise, so that's fine. You can tile this up too. Yeah, at the moment, we just need all the gas to dissipate. So we'll dig that as well, just so the gas can escape through here. And I should start prioritizing some stuff. Let's prioritize this as 6. I'm going to prioritize this as 6 now, just to get that flowing. I'm going to dig this stuff here as well. Like a 2 wide column, at least. Prioritize this as 6. Yeah, that's filling up now. That's good. We'll go back to advanced research now. We almost finished that. And we'll put the supercomputer here. So yeah, Leia is our digger. She's not particularly good at digging, but she does have a lot of other skills, so that's fine. There's not actually going to be too much digging to do in this playthrough because the maps are so small. But we're going to get a lot of it done at the start, so hopefully her skill is going to start going up. It's not gone up yet. Joshua earned a skill point. Cool. Advanced research, right on time. Easy clap. Come and grab your brain basket. I believe that's a technical term. Yay, Joshua. Farting as he does it. Lovely. Good stuff. Can you imagine if the hatch ate the data bank? How annoying that would be. Yeah, you'll get this done right away. Look, you're practically almost there. There you go. Good job. So supercomputer goes here, right next to the pitcher pump. We have the pitcher pump next to this, We didn't quite put the Great Hall here, but I mean, whatever. It's good enough. Then that wire can go here. Bathroom plumbing. So, the only plants we're going to have to feed off the excess bathroom water to start with are Bristle Blossoms. Let's start making a rudimentary list. Put the resources we want there. There we go. So we've dug up quite a few blossom seeds already. We're not going to rely on blossoms too much for food, hopefully. At least not until we get some actual water processing going on. Or getting some geyser refinement. But we will use them to plumb our bathrooms with. Gossman gets improved building. Very nice. Yeah, the gases should start flowing fairly soon. We can dig this out too, that's good. You know why my resource graphs are not working? No. I do not know why your graphs are not working. If you want, send me some screenshots in the... send me some screenshots in the Discord. And I can try and figure it out later. But that's about the best I can do. God, you guys are disgusting. Can you imagine if farts spread germs as well? That'd be awful. Just blank. I have noticed sometimes that the resource menu just stops working. Particularly if you've got a lot of stuff on the map, like if you've got a lot of debris, it will just show ... instead of actually counting the amount of resources. Which is not very helpful, especially when you've got a large map. Oh, look at the smile Joshua's got. He's overjoyed, clearly. What's his response? He is a sticker bomber. So he's going to put stickers everywhere. He's going to put stickers everywhere, and Layra's going to put stinkers everywhere because she's a farter. You can dig this up as well. That's fine. You could just start letting the water out at some point, I suppose. Yeah, we can totally just break into here now. Maybe forbid mod. Possibly. There's even a little bit of oxygen here, and there's lots of wheezeworts. That is one thing about the Flipped Asteroid, is there is a lot of wheezeworts. So that's definitely a good way to get radiation early on. They do eat phosphorite, but we'll probably get some Drecos to start. There won't be Drecos on this planet, but we'll need reed fiber sooner rather than later. So this is now a laboratory, very good. So you get another 10% research speed bonus. Again, very minimal if you have a proper researcher, but better than nothing, I suppose. So what we're going to research now, probably just get all the stuff to start plumbing, because we can do that right away. Yeah, let's go for that. So I think what we're actually going to do, just to start, is we're just going to have one bathroom and a sieve, and then later we'll put another bathroom and a shower. That seems reasonable. That's speed 2. How's the oxygen pressure looking? Okay. It could be better. But I want to clear this whole bottom bit out. I don't want this water to freeze, though. I'm not sure how far we go over here. Maybe we just insulate this whole super cold bit off. Well, we've already let the chill leak out here. We'll be fine. I think what we'll probably do is we'll put the farms in the center near all the water. The water will retain a lot of heat. So we'll probably leave a little bit of a gap for all the natural gas and then put the plants above that. But we may as well while we're here, make a pump. Start pumping this water here. Blue. Here we go. Yeah, and then you're gonna research the actual plumbed stuff after that. Oh, that does remind me. We're gonna need a bit more space for growing all the bristle blossoms from the excess poop water. So let's see who we're gonna pick. We don't have any flatulent dupes. So 3,003 tons of fertilizer. That sounds very good. We'll take 3 tons of fertilizer. That's so much fertilizer. That actually makes me very tempted to put a farm room somewhere where we grow all the bristle blossoms. Fertilizer. Yeah, very good. Nice. Let's put some ladders here. Pile this up for now. We'll priority 6 all of this. We're good. Look at all this water over here. How's the gas situation looking? Yeah, we're starting to increase the oxygen pressure, so the natural gas is mostly compressing down here. Good. I'm going to lower the priority on this area. I don't quite want you to get through too fast. Start generating heat in a minute. What's your take on farming morbs for free oxygen? So, I was actually looking at that today online, and the initial impression I have is it's a lot of critters for a very small amount of oxygen. So you're basically turning game lag into oxygen. And I think I would rather not do that at the moment. But it could be very powerful. Not the Flatulent Challenge run. Yes, the Flatulent Challenge run. Today the aim is plumbed bathroom as usual. Probably just some power production. Just coal-based stuff to start. How much coal do we have? We have 24 tons of coal, so yeah, definitely start with some coal-based power production. And just dig out this whole bottom part of the map, so all the natural gas can sink to the bottom. And then we'll find the natural gas geyser, hook it up. In fact, we can even dig up here now and see what this geyser is. Imagine if this is the natural gas, how interesting that would be. Yeah, we can look in here right now. %90 of it is natural. Oh, 90% chance it's natural gas. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a 33% chance, because there's 3 geysers that... God, that really is how wide the map is. That's terrifying. Yeah, there's 3 geysers. One of them's natural gas, one of them's steam, one of them's a volcano. And then the liquid sulfur gas is up here. No ranching run when? I don't know at this point. We're gonna do a little bit of ranching on this run, just to take the edge off the Flipped Asteroid / Farters challenge. We're probably gonna have like a Dreco. We're not gonna do many critters. We're probably gonna have a Dreco ranch, maybe a glossy Dreco ranch because we've got regular Drecos, and that is actually probably gonna be it because we're gonna want the phosphorite for Weezeworts. We're gonna want the reed fiber. We're gonna want the plastic. So, yeah. The next run after this, if we do a run after this, is gonna be the max difficulty run. Line of volcano base is 3 wide. Well, we've got 3 4 wide ones here. So maybe one of these is the sulfur geyser then. I guess we'll find out fairly soon. Yeah, I guess we can... Oh. Shove it, you. Put these here. Dig this out. Priority 6, all of this stuff. No, ranching is going to be tough if you don't have warts for research. Yes. Yeah, because then you can't do shine bugs for research either. I think at that point I would just find the uranium nodule and do the manual radbolt generator, or collect radiation from space, which I imagine would be easier in space now. Actually, that's what we haven't looked at. Let's look at this. So peak light is not too high. Peak radiation is not too high. So this isn't a particularly good solar map. My bet, left one is sulfur, and both in cold biomes are natural gas. There's only one natural gas geyser on this planet. I think. I guess we'll find out. And we did the research, so that is the advanced buildings. I think what I'm going to do at the moment is I'm going to put the Bristle Blossoms up here. Because we need to make sure they don't get covered in natural gas. So pick those out. We'll need hydroponic farms, so that can go here. In fact, yeah, don't worry about these for now. We'll make these all hydroponic farms. Dig this out. Dig this all out. What do you mean you can't? Oh, that's that's Abyss Light. That's funny. I mean, we'll leave this ladder here. The bathroom's going to stay lit because we have the random shine bug in there. They're cramped. Oh, there's already an egg in here. Oh, okay, that's fine. 20 bolts per cycle per generator. Yeah, that's very true. Sounds like it's making venti noises. I reckon this is the steam vent. In which case, we absolutely should not dig this tile. Yes, do not cover the whole base in 500 degrees steam. I mean, that would certainly solve the base getting too cold problem, but that would replace it with the much worse base getting too hot problem. Yeah, I'm very curious. Also, what I should definitely do is just dump the polluted water somewhere where it's not going to off-gas. Because it's still off-gassing up here temporarily. We just put it over here. No. We need it to solidify. That would be ideal. And it's not a huge priority. We'll figure it out. You can dig all of that out, that's fine. 72 jumbos. Yeah, sure, we have room for 72 jumbo batteries. Why not? Why not? God, I remember one of my runs where I just made an absolute ton of jumbo batteries and I stuck them in a steam room with like 5 iron volcanoes, and I expected the steam turbines and volcanoes to cool everything down. And that was before I really understood a lot about thermal conductivity. And the answer was a lot of broken batteries because the iron volcanoes were erupting all over them. So that was fun. Natural gas should combust in the presence of oxygen if superheated. That would be something interesting to add to the game. It seems like it would be very complicated, but yeah, combustion would be very interesting to see. I'm going to put some extra beds in here, just in case. We can hope. We can dream. Yeah, let's priority 6 this dig. And let's actually just dig this as well. Yeah, finish this. Please no, my computer would die. But yeah, I think they should add bombs to the game. They should let you make bombs out of fertilizer or other things like solid rocket fuels. and use them to dig instead of digging. Like, I feel like that should be a thing. All right, layer is on the case. We're going to find out what our first geyser is. Cycle 7. There's also a lot of radiation here, as you can tell. It looks like natural gas. That's pretty neat. We should just let it erupt all over the base. No, I'm kidding. Anytime I show this game to someone, the first question is there fire? It does feel like the one thing that they should add next as a major feature. Yeah, this looks like natural gas. Yeah. UO433. Pretty decent natural gas geyser. It's active at the moment. That's fine, because we were gonna make this the roof of the base area, anyways. So that's fine. We will need to put in some kind of liquid lock to control all of that. We're not gonna open this up until we have at least until we can at least get through the abyssal light. But that's fine. That's good, because we want to prioritize storing and capturing natural gas as soon as possible. Because there's no carbon skimmer for natural gas. Fire would be scary for its ability to eat all of your oxygen. That is very true. That would be very scary. Fart vent. Yes, fart vent. Fart vent. Number 1. There we go. It's official. Fresh farts delivered immediately to your base. Yeah, we're making some decent space. Nice. Gonna speed it up again. It's not really too much to do until we do that research. Someone does need to run on the wheel occasionally, which is Joshua's job. It's fine. It could cause an implosion from pressure loss if the pressure rules in a game are more realistic. I mean, that's definitely a bugbear of mine, is that they should update the pressure rules. But I kind of realize it's not really in the devs' interest to do that, and a lot of people wouldn't like it, so that's totally fair. Yeah, here we go. House is out of order. These need to be priority 9. Oh, I hope you emptied your bladders. No, you didn't. This needs to be yellow alert then, literally. No one's gonna do it. Feels bad, man. Joshua is definitely going to pee in the water spot. You know what? Actually, instead of doing that, build another one. Yeah, go for it. I mean, you are well lit, so maybe that will work. Let's see which is faster. Probably should be the one building this. You should be the one building this. You should be the one plunging. All the farting probably isn't helping. You have a full bladder, sir. Oh, this needs to be filled immediately. Okay. Grab some dirt. Right. That actually was quicker. Good to know. Oh, I guess we can deconstruct it now. You need the bathroom too. Excellent. Rename Science Dupe Giovanni Ventuti. Wow, that's a cool name. I like it. All right, let's do it. So, you, Joshua, now that you have successfully not peed in the water tank, you shall be Giovanni. I'm expecting a lot of silly renames this run. Giovanni Ventuti. Joy. Hey, Abod911X. How are you doing? We are just starting our farters only run. Only farters. Yeah, outhouses suck. The main aim is to get rid of the outhouse at the moment and get a proper plumb bathroom in again. So we're doing the early game stuff. We're generating oxygen. What? You're peeing? Why is this out of order? What? It's full of dirt. What's wrong with this? God. Well, sweep this up. You need help. You need help with the outhouse bug. What does that mean? I mean, it's obviously not very helpful. Yes, it is annoying. Outhouses are bad enough without bugs. You're building a plastic boiler and you had a problem. Can I send you an image link? I'll tell you what. Post it on the Discord instead, and people might answer your question there. Because I haven't built a plastic boiler yet. I think I understand how they work, but I'm not guaranteed to be able to answer your question. But we'll see what other people have to say about that. But now we've got some polluted water in here, which is not great. Yeah, this is out of order, awaiting delivery. So at least they're going to deliver to it now. That's good. So who's going to do this? You are. Hopefully. Well, at the moment you're researching. Let's up the life support priority to 2. I think it's working. It's like petroleum, but needs more heat. Yes. Yes, I've seen the build. I'm familiar with how it works, but I haven't actually built it yet. But I'm sure someone will be able to resolve your question on Discord. And I probably will later as well, but I'll look at it after the stream. Right, there we go. We've swept that up. We need someone to dump polluted water now. Am I cold? We need someone that's going to stay cold. Currently leaking out a lot of heat. So, probably over here. Just keep... Oh, whoops, no, not yellow alerts. Keep laddering up past this. This is polluted ice we're digging through, though, so we should be careful about that. We're going to need to move this eventually, so let's just put the ladders here. We'll dig through this. We'll dig this up. We're next to all of these... Next to all of these wheezeworts. And then what I'll do is I'll stick a tile here and a bottle empty here. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing that, we'll do you really want to stop these from growing? Because if we block this with a tile, that wouldn't be ideal. So... need a lip. But the polluted stuff to go there. How about we go around this, and then we dig this up, put the bottle empty. This is getting very complicated for no reason. Bottle empty there, and then the polluted water will get dumped down here, and it will freeze. Little globules, maybe. That should work. Try that. If it's not a large volume of polluted water, it should freeze, because these should keep cooling down the area. I guess we'll priority 6 this and make like a polluted water dump. And then we can sweep this up as well if we want. Yeah, sweep that up. Sweep this up. Okay. Speed to it again. This is working again, which is good. We'll dig this out. We'll make sure not to dig up these plants. But we will dig this stuff. Still digging down here. Making a pea water dump above your base. Surely nothing's going to go wrong. We'll be fine. I don't want to dump it down here because that's where we're going to have all the regular water. It's going to settle in this area. We'll be fine. There's nothing wrong with tempting fate. Yeah, we'll ladder across this whole bit, and then this will all be where the water gets dumped. Then, yeah, I guess just dig all of this out. Actually, you know what? Don't even bother digging that. That's not going to be very useful to anyone. Flipped Asteroid sure is some unique gameplay. That and the whole farters challenge. Because we need to deal with this natural gas before it builds up to toxic, or not toxic levels, but levels where it starts annoying people in the base. Because people are going to get eye irritation from going through that too much. Yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to figuring everything out. Already got 2 shine nymphs in here. Very nice. This guy's laying eggs still. Yes. Ooh. Well, I mean, baby will probably lay an egg eventually. This guy was going to die fairly soon. He's lived a long and fruitful life at the start of our base. Alright, let's speed up a little bit. We're going to have 3 dupes for a while, so we might as well speed up. I've had way too much caffeine today, but I'm not even that concerned. Not really. So, what do we get? We got radiation lamp. We do not need a radiation lamp on this map. Look how many Weezewolts we got. Got arc sign, hydroponics. Yeah, let's put these here. Then am I actually going to want to put a farm station in here and just start fertilizing the Bristle Blossoms we grow off the pea water? Probably. In that case, let's make these regular. Put the farm station here. We have so much fertilizer, I might as well. Then tile this. You can go up here and dig this stuff out. Priority 6 this. So people are getting to bed on time, that's good. Then the next thing to research will be... because the aim is the bathroom. We don't want to put up with the outhouses for too long. The aim is... let's get the water sieve next. So that's going to go in this room. In fact, I can remove this now. Look at all the hatches running around down here. They're probably going to eat all the food. We've got priority 9 on this, but no one's got supplying as an urgent errand, so... imagine that's why a lot of stuff is getting left behind. I'm gonna give someone supplying. Probably Giovanni. Because they're already grabbing dirt for everything anyways. We've got to research here. Yeah, may as well build this. Layer's got some digging, that's good. Oh, my internet. I think it's just kind of crapping out. Great. You can have bathrooms without a sieve as long as there's some space in the pipes. That is very true. But, I mean... Let's see, this will be operational for another 4 cycles. We can get everything done in the next 4 cycles. We'll see. So we need a light as well, so for the plants. So let's see. We'll put it here for now. We're really not going to reach down here. Funny. Each Bristle Blossom will serve 3 dupes worth of output, or worth of excess output. So this will do for now, but we'll move this light later. I'm just going to tile this. And then wire can come down here. Disconnect this. Build this. Build this immediately. Then construct this. Oh, we need to. Oh, yeah, this abyss light is blocking it as well. Right, just cancel this for now. We'll move this wire later. So, plumbing, this will go over here as well. So what we'll do is, the polluted water will go into the sieve here. And the clean water will come out here. Send it down here. What we'll do is we'll do it with a bridge. So that's where the port is going to be. Oh, speaking of this, before I do this, we should still do this. I'm not getting up here to do this. Unreachable build. Oh, right. I need to build this. Fair enough. The regular water's going to come in here. So what I'll do is, we'll put a bridge in here, send the pipe this way, go this way. Bridge in out above sieve output, port down. And this is fine. So if I put it here, it's going to suck all the water up to the plants first. We wanted to refill the bathroom loop first. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, this is what I do. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. So, what we can do is, we can hook this like this. Have that go up there first. It's connected like that, and then, once it finishes, it'll go like this. Yeah. There we go. Good idea. And then we'll just keep expanding it this way. Nice, nice, nice. You just sent the picture. Thanks very much for that. I will definitely have a look at that later. And someone else may look at it sooner. So these will be Bristle Blossoms. I won't plant them until a little bit later. Yeah, this could all be priority 6. Yeah, you've disabled this for now by not building this tile. That's probably fine, because I just want you to build this first, really. Oh, you're building it now anyways, it's fine. Sorry for taking so long. Nope, no worries. No worries. I am the master of taking too long. And things in general. We usually speed 1 it. Now, do we have any flatulence? No. Look at this dupe. Building 7, athletics 8. But they can't dig and they're narcoleptic. How bizarre. Well, I guess we're taking the snazzy suit. So, I think the obvious option for this is we're going to go give it to Giovanni Ventuti. So yeah, please have your snazzy suit. Good sir. Very snazzy. Your athletics has gone up, that's good. Like that. Speed to it again. Yeah, this should get done fairly quickly. I could start just pumping some water in here normally. If I really wanted to. I'm not that bothered. We have plenty of food at the moment just from exploring the map. I'm not too worried. This all needs to be dug out. Go here. I don't think I've accidentally queued anything up as priority 6. Fine. So, local colony lacks crop tending. Very true. We need to give someone farming skill. Perhaps we'll give Gosman the farming skill, because she already has so much building skill. Yeah, so far so good. All the natural gas is built up over here. There's a little bit of polluted oxygen, but that's okay. Realistically. We'll just have to put up with it. I want to build a rock crusher. We'll do that over here. We'll make this like a rudimentary refinement block. Yeah, and then furniture. Oh, we don't have the rock crusher yet. You know what? Don't even bother with this yet. There you go. Yeah, let's dump all the polluted water over here. This should freeze it. Here's the teleporter for going to the other planet. I should probably get there as soon as possible, so we'll probably just keep digging through this, realistically. Is this priority 6 digging? Yeah, let's do that. So, no one's running on the wheel. We're making this priority 9. Does that help? Not really. No. I need to give someone operating priority. So Layra has operating priority. She's just got a lot of digging to do. You know what, Joshua, Giovanni, you can have operating priority too. Yeah, there you go. Now you're running the wheel. It's good. Right, so polluted water can go in here. And then that should freeze into little blobs. And it shouldn't build up over here. Ideally. Yeah, the problem is the sleep wheat's going to stop growing because of the natural gas. It's not really going to dissipate in this area, but whatever. Whatever. For now, what do you mean for now? No, we'll be fine. No issues. Build this pipe over here too. You know, that's probably also handy. How are we sucking down? I guess we're just running the oxygen diffuser. We need to refine a little bit of metal just to automate some coal production. Probably is worth doing just even just to keep the base warm, because we're gonna have a lot of heat leak out the base, and we need it to be warm enough to grow plants. And I'm not going to bother insulating the base. Just generate our heat. Yeah, cycle 10. It's not much to do apart from watch these guys run around. We can speed 3 it for a little bit. It's kind of scary that the map is so small. Like, obviously it's nice in some ways, but it's intimidating in others. Definitely not room for massive ranches. Does the outhouse give you more polluted dirt than the dirt you put in? I think it does. Yeah, so I think they consume 13 kilograms of dirt per use. And they produce 19.7. So I think you get the same amount of excess stuff out as you do from bathrooms. But it's dirt instead of water. Yeah, we'll continue to speed through it for a little bit. I guess, actually, just for a little bit. Fishy Froggy update. Fish are doing fine. Whiskers is having a nap somewhere. She is antisocial. All the fish are having fun. And then the frogs. Are there any frogs front and center? Not really. I did feed them today. But they're kind of just vibing at the moment. You have an idea? Oh, good. Yeah, so probably shouldn't be running this until we actually have the plants in there. So I'm going to disconnect this for now. Right, is anyone actually going to dump this in here? No. Because this is a storing errand. So I need to give someone storing priority. There's probably also going to be Giovanni. Yeah, just go ahead and store everything immediately. We don't want the hatches eating all of our wild food. That wouldn't be very cash money. That could be priority 6. Then, yeah, that should be okay. Yes, I know you need the loo. You're currently on the loo. You'll be fine. Looks like someone hasn't made it in time. So we're going to increase the downtime to 3. Oh, man. Have fun with that. Getting all soppy. There's more stuff over here as well. Is there a heat zone over here? Doesn't look like it. I mean, you don't really need to dig this right now. I guess you've got nothing better to do. Giovanni's not powering anything because he's going to store up his water. Okay, so this is working as intended. So he's dropping the polluted water a little bit at a time. And it's so cold in here, it's just immediately freezing into little blobs. Like, you can see the temperature going right down. They're getting a tiny little bit of polluted oxygen. But then it just more or less immediately freezes. And the wheezeworts is certainly helping with that. So, yeah, not bad. Be pleased with that, actually. Force 2 bathroom breaks per cycle. I want to force a bathroom bake. That's not very hygienic. So, because you're the one running in the wheel a lot, we're not getting research done as fast because you're supplying this, you're running in the wheel, and you're doing the research. Which is annoying. But I guess it's fine, because we do still want to clear out all this space anyways. So yeah, dig this all out. It's all good. Yeah, I guess just dig this all out. It's fine. You get a smelly dig. These guys are basically having their confined spaces training at the moment. I've done that in real life because of my work in gas infrastructure. Like, quite often you'll end up in a big pit, and you're not going to be sure whether it's full of carbon dioxide or natural gas or something. So you wear a natural gas monitor to tell you if it's full of natural gas, or if the oxygen level's too low. And if it is, then you get out of there. But lots of people have actually died in real life from going in pits full of inert gases without realizing there wasn't any oxygen in there. Then they'll collapse, and then someone will come in there, try and retrieve the body, and then they'll collapse and die. It actually does happen surprisingly often. Also, we need to make sure we don't drown the hatches. I don't think we will, but if we spot any drowning hatches, we'll need to solve that fairly quickly. Let's put a ladder here just to make sure we can get to the bottom. It's a cold flipped asteroid. Yeah, so flipped asteroids actually usually have large amounts of frozen biomes. So yeah, you do end up with some cold to balance out the hot. We do have a teleporter, it's on, so we can teleport to the Desertlands asteroid. So that's not bad. We saw documentaries about those accidents. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, especially, like, in agricultural areas where, like, you've got, like, a vat full of chicken waste or whatever for, like, fertilizer. And then the natural gas can build up in there from it off-gassing. And then you can just end up gassing yourself if you're not careful. And then you'll end up falling and fainting in a vat full of chicken waste. And you don't really want to die like that. To put it bluntly. Here lies Giovanni Ventuti, died in a vat of chicken waste. Yeah, you're getting on with the research now. That's good. I'm gonna priority 6 this stuff. Because I want to allow the natural gas to come down here. Is there a cooldown or rename? Let me check. There is a little bit. I think it's like an hour cooldown, I think. I don't know why the cooldown's actually that high. Let me just edit that quick. Don't mind me. Right. Rename something. Yeah, the cooldown is currently an hour, but I'm going to reduce it to like 15 minutes. Because it doesn't need to be an hour long. Okay. There we go. I've reduced the cooldown on that, so hopefully that will work now. We're going to snag Gosman. Oh, cool. Yeah, Gasman. Oh, please do that. That'd be funny. Yeah, well, the hatches are hanging out here. Gosman to Flatulent Crumb. That's a pretty interesting name as well. I like it. Okay. Anyone who is logging in and not familiar with these names is going to have fun time. Flatulent. Where have I heard that before? Flatulent Crumb. There we go. Flatulent Crumb. A very dignified name for a lady. Very good. Speed 3 time. We're almost there. Just need to do some regular research with the research station. Figuring out some other scientist names to butcher. Oh, I see. Scientist names. Good idea. We have a theme. We're going to run out of people to rename. Do I have the critical renaming mod on? I do not. I may have to do that as well, and then you guys can start renaming Drecos. Because we're going to do that fairly soon. Because we're going to be starting to get a lot of eye irritation. So you've already got eye irritation. And that's going to go away not very quickly once you've got it. This is the main reason why Flatulent is so bad. Because your dupes end up irritating their eyes and moving a lot slower, a lot earlier. And it can be very annoying if you're not managing it properly. Speed 3 time. Yeah, look at all these rooms we've got. So, let's see. Water sieve can go here. And what are we going to put here? I mean, long term, probably auto sweepers and stuff. Probably for now, just a storage bin that we put sand in. Seems reasonable. Then, is there anything else that we need? I think that's actually good enough. And none of this stuff should be priority 6 apart from that. Yeah, we'll plant the Bristle Blossoms. Giovanni Venturi, that research pressure. Yes, I remember Venturi and all my uni stuff. This guy is Ventuti. Look, they smile. They smile when they fart. They smile specifically when they fart. How sad is that? They spend their whole lives in silence, in sad silence, and then they fart, and then they're happy for like a brief moment. They're happy when they fall off the thing as well. Maybe these dupes are all just masochists. Cheeky. Yes, very cheeky. Yeah, see, look, you're smiling because you farted. That's bizarre. And FYI, I'm not going to have fart-related titles to all of the YouTube videos. We ain't doing that. In fact, we only actually need one plant in here for now, because we've got 3 dupes. We'll plant the second one once we have another dupe. Because these take 20 kilograms of water per cycle. And the dupes produce 6.7 excess per cycle. Also, that's a funny way of holding the seed. Speed up again. Is all the food in here? I think it is. Yeah, you're grabbing all the food right away. That's good. You know, I did ask you to build all this stuff first, so I guess it's fair enough that you're building it first. Look at all these seeds. Wild. So, what is the maximum room size of a nature reserve? It is... Oh, we don't have it on here yet. I guess we need to build the park sign first. So, you know what? Let's do that. Park sign goes here. And then we'll lay out the room accordingly. What are we going to print? We got any flatulent dupes? No. Omelets it is. Enjoy your omelet. It's on the bottom of the list. Oh, it's a scroll. Ah, yes. Okay. So the maximum size is 120. So, let's see. This bit is going to be at least 78 here. Yeah, so if we door this all off... maybe not quite like that. I like to leave a middle space, even if we don't put a transit tube there, just because it lets us put something there. We'll let some of that water float down, that's fine. Yeah, we'll seal this off. And that should work. Guess for now I'll do it like that. Then, yeah, just exists. You're thinking Michael Faraday could become far today, but it's much too on the nose. Much like all the farts. I see what you're doing there. Oh, just remove this, please. Yeah, so you're getting minor eye irritation just from farting and just walking straight into it. Operate cash money. Right, I think we're actually ready. So we'll use the outhouse one more time, and then we'll replace this with plumbing, and this should work. And then I can actually put in a second one down here, and we'll have showers. We'll hook that up as well. So this stuff here can be priority 6. And then... keep this priority 5 for now. In fact, what I could even do is I could just put the new bathroom down here. I may even just put, I think what I'll do is I'll make these one-way doors. And then that will stop the germ transmission from them going out this way. But, yeah, let's deconstruct these now. In fact, I'm just going to yellow alert these, because we need to do this right away. Yeah, pretty happy with our polluted water dumping. That'll work with small quantities, but large quantities will probably stay liquid. You make a plug slug evolution chamber? That's a very good question, because obviously they don't drown anymore. Possibly some kind of Perhaps you kill them with temperature? You could feed the... Actually, I think the best way of doing it would be to feed them to Saturn critter traps. And then they get eaten and turned into hydrogen. Magma. Yeah, you could dump them in magma. That doesn't sound very humane, but you could do it. Yeah, we've got critters down here as well, so that's pretty good. We need to build those immediately. Thank you. We don't have any gold here, so yeah, making everything out of copper is just fine. I want to come up here as well. See what's in this geyser. Yeah, please build these. It's 99% natural gas. You said that last time. I don't think it is. I can't hear any noises coming from it, so it may be dormant. Oh, you said 90%. Oh, okay. Apologies. Now you're sure. Good job, Lyra. So these should work now. Then we'll disconnect this. This will start filling up. Still don't have... When are we going to get super duper hard digging? Look how much morale we have already. We have like 18 morale. Very good. Lyra will be able to super hard dig soon, and we can remove this. Start removing all this stuff. Seems good. Yeah, let's yeah, we'll do all this. So these ones can just go up here and join the main water line like this. And then the polluted water can just go like this. It's kind of horrendous. That's aggressively ugly. I love it. It's awful. We'll just fill the whole thing with pipes. Just make it completely incomprehensible. Whatever. There's no need to do it like this. You could just connect all of these like down here and then send it round. But I'm gonna leave it like this because we always do really neat bathroom blocks, and I want to make an artsy bathroom block. Here you go, fartsy bathroom block. Yeah, make this all priority 6. I mean, there's definitely a reason it distributes the heat from the bathroom waste, and that's why you want to have as much pipe as possible. No. There is no reason. I'm just being, yeah. Of course, yeah. Sadly, we did not trap the shine bug in here. We'll put some lamps in, but we won't turn them on yet. We'll wait until we get the automation for that. We'll build the wire, but we won't hook it up yet. Yeah, I do actually want to get the nature reserve done. That will be pretty cool. Then what we'll do is we'll put the atmosuit docks over here, because we've got room for 6 and a checkpoint, and then we'll let the dupes out and they can just wander around. Eventually we'll stop all of this, but like, working for now. So we've got some water in here. I think you've dumped a fairly large amount of polluted water in there, but it's not cooling immediately. should eventually cool down, right? No, it's not working. My plan, my perfect plan. Oh, whatever, at least it's out of the way up. There's no more polluted water to drop off, is there? No. Okay. I feel like it should cool down at some point. So we're building all this, it's good. This should be full of sand. So we'll make that priority 5, I guess. Then we can get this chute done with the nature reserve working. It's amusing. Oh, we should definitely get the fire pole. That's the next thing we should do. Yeah, we want the rock crusher as well. Yeah, go ahead and build all this in the meantime. Looks like we've got field research. Very good. Not that we're going to be field researching these geysers anytime soon. I do want to find out what this is. You know what, let's priority 6 this as well. That's fine. Well, I don't think we've drowned any hatches. They're all just down here vibing on the neutronium because they can't burrow. Feels bad, man. We've removed all possible survival spots. Or sleeping spots, I guess. I don't know, they're still kind of crowding around. Let's... How stale are these omelets? Not too stale. It's good. Gas situation is currently okay. But it's gonna start building up pretty quickly, especially if we get any more dupes. I should probably also build a storage bin. We're not going to keep this around forever. We're eventually going to move this down here, so perhaps we prioritize building some ladders here too. And then instead of that, we can have that be the pitcher pump. That seems good. Yeah, get this all done first. You know what? I'm going to make this priority 1. You've got enough sand in there. Have any research to do? Oh, you're prioritizing that above generating the power. Bring that back down to priority 1 then. Yeah, this is all looking more and more complete. It's basically just Fartheless Crumb working on it. So, what's the pun behind Fartheless Crumb then? I haven't figured it out. I haven't figured it out. Can we get through here as well? That'd be quite nice. This is going to dislodge one of Louise wards. That's okay. Got an idle. An idle. Uh-oh. You're fine. You're just having a think. 2. The other one's in snow. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I mean, eventually we'll move 5 Weezeworts over for the radiation room anyways. I'm very tempted to just copy and paste what we did previously. Well, maybe not copy and paste. It was good connecting it all up to the Draco area. We'll go back and we'll have a look. If you print a non-farter to generate power and kill them later to cover your sin, I'll testify for you before God on that day. No. Can you imagine if we hired non-farters and just kept them RimWorld style? That would be absurd. Right. Gossman, Farters Crumb, we're gonna give you farming because Crumb is your surname, and we need someone to be able to operate this. And you have enough building skill as it is, so you can do that later. No farts, no rights. To fart is to be human. Derp is divine. Hideous pipework. And you know what? We're gonna connect that up again because otherwise we're going to have a bad time. I fart, therefore I am. Very good. What a load of rubbish. Interesting. Lyra, what are you gonna get? You're gonna get super hard digging. Good. So now we can actually dig through this, and we can move this wire up here. Good. Yeah, so we're almost done the bathroom front. We can remove this as well. I'll put a lamp in here anyways. We'll probably get rid of this guy eventually. Maybe we'll just leave him in there. This wiring has ended up quite weird. We're not going to plug these in until we have the refined metal. So where am I going to put that stuff for now? This is going to be temporary. Didn't finish building the ceiling. Oh yeah, lol. You're right. Well, we're going to dig this anyways. So whatever. Let's do this instead. Yeah, just whatever. Just do this. We have got the rock crusher. I think for now I'm just going to put this here. I don't think we're realistically going to have more than 5 dupes anytime soon. These requirements. So, lamp. So what I could actually do is use a regular wire switch and switch this on manually at the moment when the dupes are rock crushing. That's funny. While we're fairly low on power, making our first lots. Yeah, look, it's all working. I think. This isn't working because there's no power. Great. Yes, power is the next issue. So, you know what? Let's separate that again. Right, shower not receiving water. Yes. It will once the water comes from this. Which is fine. No, I'm not going to bother with this. This is cute, but it's not actually going to help us. So I think what we'll do is we'll just make a coal plant here with a smart battery here. That's the plan. In the meantime, we're going to research the fire pole. No, that's not as important. Let's just research coal power first. Yeah. Let's speed up again. Giovanni is happy now. It's good. Are you also a sticker bomber? Yeah, you are. Actually, I think you were a sticker bomber the first time, but last time I noticed you were called Joshua. So that is the thing. Yeah, connect this all up. It's fine. Speed 3, woo. You're building this big column, so we'll get the nature reserve to work. Okay, so we'll build that too. Take this out. Collapsed. It's fine, it's still planted. That's the important thing. There we go, easy clap. Yeah, we've got a nice set of rooms going here. This doesn't count as a recreation room, it's fine. There's a guitar between top left door at the ladder chute. Yes. Correct. Thank you. So this can all be priority 6. What else are you doing? Yeah, that stuff doesn't need to be overly prioritized. Looks like you're just coming over here at the moment. That's good. I do want to figure out what's in there. I guess it's not immediately needed. That's fine. I'm very curious. It's a good enough reason to do things. You know, I'm going to reposition myself slightly. There we go. So, tomorrow, we're going to go have a look at some more wedding venues up north. And then, I'm not sure what I'm doing Sunday, but I don't think I'm going to have time to stream. I normally stream Mondays to Fridays, 7 to 11 GMT. So if I only stream on weekends if I don't have anything else to do, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have stuff to do. So we'll continue this on Monday, but I'll still keep going for quite a while. Yeah. Probably another hour. I'd like to get coal power up so that dupes aren't needing to run on the generator. But this is going to be a fairly unremarkable start, to be honest. Yeah, so the water from the sieve is coming down here into this shower. But yeah, just to be honest, just digging out all this space down here was important. Avoid gas-related issues. Oh my god, look! Look at this dupe! Look at this dupe! It's beautiful. Wow. So we got +9 strength, tidying and supplying interests, mole hands, and grease monkey. So this guy is great. This guy's going to be our gopher. A, because he's delivering stuff everywhere, and B, because he's got mole hands and they're related to gophers. Wow, perfect. So we got Hassan. Would anyone like to rename Hassan? I mean, you can do it later, but yes. Dupe number 4. There you go. Welcome, Hassan. So you can have improved carrying right away. We can shift everyone else off of this stuff. There you go. That'll free up Giovanni. That's excellent. Although we're still gonna give you Fury anyway. Yeah. Perfect. Very nice. We will need to put in some more mess tables. That's fine. This needs to be a good name, though. Yeah, the pressure's on. The pressure is on. Enjoy your hat. Yeah, that's really good. I'm very happy. I'm very happy, honestly, just to have a 4th dupe by cycle 15. Really gonna speed things up. Yeah, coal plant can go here. I'll put a storage bin here just for coal and other bits. This can go here. The next we'll want the smart battery. That's what we're researching next. We need to get some of this stuff done. I'm going to leave this until these 2 things are done, though. I want the nature reserve done first, to be honest. And in fact, I may as well actually start digging all of this out, too. You know, just to complete the look. I don't think that's going to cause any issues. I could drown these hatches. I don't know. There should be space. Maybe? No. No, I don't think so. No, we'll just leave this. We'll leave that for now. Keep this. Oh, we're going to drain a little bit in there. That's fine. Quite close to this being... Yeah, quite close to this being a nature reserve. Interesting that this counts as a miscellaneous room, and this counts as no room. That's kind of odd, isn't it? Oh, because it's separated as a room, but yeah, it doesn't fill anything. But so does this one. Enclosed by wall tile. How bizarre. This counts as a room. These all count as miscellaneous rooms, but this doesn't. Why is that? It's very odd. Yeah, literally every spot on the map counts as a miscellaneous room, except for this. Neutronium? I mean, that applies to this one as well. Very bizarre. You know what? Actually, you could priority 9 that. We do want a mess table. Maybe if you're building it. Oh, it's probably because there's the park sign in it. This building specifically is probably interfering with that room classification. Still does not count on anything. What's the sign up to? They are going to go to bed. That's good. Yeah, you've gone to the one over here. You just don't like everyone. Nice. Yeah, I guess you get to build your own mess table. There you go. How is this looking? Yeah, this is looking good now. It's good. Well, I mean, it's functioning. Certainly not good. Why is this an unreachable dig? Oh, I see. You need to get over here. That's fine. Build those. Looks like that polluted ice froze as well. That's good. Oh, I know what happens. If they put in a little bit of polluted water, it remelts this stuff, and then it takes a while to freeze again. Well, that's not ideal. Yeah. I feel like this is going fairly well. Obviously, stuff's going slower than last time, because we've got less dupes, and we don't have refined metal on the map. Looks mildly annoying for you to do, Hassan. Yeah, we're getting up here. Very close to figuring that out. We're letting the water through, that's fine. I think that's fine. I don't think that's going to drown the hatches. I guess we'll see. These poor dudes. The crabs are beating the crap out of your dupes right now. Feels bad. Yeah, these guys should be fine. I don't think they start drowning until like 350 kilograms. Yeah, now, look at this. We have a nature reserve. This whole access shaft is a nature reserve. Then this is a room, and then this isn't a room. So this still isn't a room. It's separated by doors, but it's not counting as a miscellaneous room. Perhaps it's because it's a gap that's bigger than 128 tiles, but it's not too big. That's bizarre. It's open. It's open one spot. I'm not sure. But welcome. How do you pronounce your name? DGSBTNLMN. LMS. I don't really know how to pronounce that. Yeah, we got lots of rooms going. Room City. There's a smart battery. Now we just need to actually make some refined metal. So let's go for fire poles as well. Help with moving around. And yeah, that's all good. This isn't going to get irrigated until this bathroom loop fills completely, which is fine. Maybe it's a glitch. Ah, look, it's a volcano. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I'm glad it's not erupting. Unfortunately, it's not a natural gas geyser, so you owe me 20,000 channel points. We've got another one over here. Actually, we can go find out what this is too. That's definitely the steam vent. So I don't really want to open that up too quickly. How are we going to get in there? I guess we'll just go this way and have a look. In fact, what we could do is we can just come down here like this. That's fine. Minor volcano on a full wide base, weird that too. I guess so. I feel like they spawn on the 3 tiles if it spawns as a result of the volcano's trait, or if it's in the magma biome. But I think otherwise it counts as a normal geyser. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. This whole area here is pretty interesting. A volcano in a frozen biome. Kind of bizarre. Yeah, these guys haven't drowned. That's good. What a relief. So, yeah, what we'll do is we'll put the exit to the base. Maybe we'll just make this the exit to the base over here. We'll dig this out. We'll put the exosuits in here, put the liquid lock in here, and then ladder up here. Yeah, we'll have to figure out where we're going to fit all of these tamers. Because we're obviously going to need to tame this, and we're going to need to tame this as well. Which makes me think, actually... Yeah, I think we actually just put the exosuit docks here, and then we do the ladders over here. We seal this up. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. That's certainly not a right now problem. So you're still doing this. We've done both the tasks I asked you to do. So yeah, now let's do this. And we'll get working on some refined metal. Hey Leofar, welcome back. We've saved up plenty of natural gas just for you. Online meeting just ended. Cool. We found a 4th dupe. We found a Hassan that was very interested in supplying and stuff, and had lots of other skills, and their only bad trait was a farter. The thing is, because we're building the base around farters, they're all going to have pretty good skills. So they're going to be strong dupes, apart from the fact that they just fart. And because we're managing it by having like we'll eventually build a proper gas filtration system. That'll probably be what we do next stream, once we've got some power online, and we're getting tech more reliably and things. But yeah, we've got natural gas geyser here. You can see slugs being used in this base, if we can find any, possibly. Play on Stephen Hassan, the world's leading cult expert. I've never heard of him. It's interesting. Yeah, let's make this a coal storage, and we'll make that priority 1 as well. What metals do we have that we're fine crushing? I guess just copper. We'll just store copper here as well. We're gonna make some stuff here. Oh, you forgot to you too, DFR. Welcome, welcome. I keep picking things up from other streams that I watch. That's a T-Hacks thing. He says welcome, welcome. I watch T-Hacks a lot of work. I usually just lurk. They like their mods for this game. They always have those airlock buildings instead of liquid locks. I don't mind liquid locks. At the end of the day, our toilets are liquid locks, so it's a real thing. I don't mind it too much. Yeah, this is all good. Just starting to back up here, that's good. Yeah, next up is definitely just refining some metal. Because we're not going to find it randomly on this map, like elsewhere. Wolframite over here, that's pretty neat. Lots of thermonullifiers. So, if this is the steam vent... Oh, God. We don't really want to electrolyze the steam vent as our first source of water. I mean, there's a lot of ice to melt with the steam vent, but that's not really what we're going for. We have our teleporters here as well. So, it depends what's on the other planet. Perhaps we should prioritize getting to that first. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 checkpoints here. No, we're going to have 4 suits here. Probably going to have 3 sets of 4 suits, 3 checkpoints, doors, and then this is going to be the main shoot out of the base. I think. I don't think that clashes... yeah, I don't think that clashes with this. That's good. So yeah, we'll make this our main shoot in and out of the base. See, obviously we'll see where the where the magma is. And we'll seal this off fairly shortly after that. Maybe some sort of athlete. Hassan is very sporty. I mean, they're not full of athletics. They're full of supplying. That's their interest. We're going to let all this water out over here at some point. Oh, hold on. We just filled this with... we filled this with coal. I didn't want to do that immediately. We need to refine actual copper first. So we need 6 lots, I think. There you go. Please don't waste the coal. Disable this. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Plug it in, then disable it. That would make much more sense. Who's doing this? Thank you. I'm not very in tune with the sports world. Believe it or not, neither am I. I don't believe this is a very sporting orientated Green. There you go. Have some light. What we got now? We got fire poles. Ooh. Well, we'll definitely want one here. This is actually going to be the roof of the base. Well, I mean, this is going to be the roof of the base. But we're going to make a little tool bed up here for the nature reserve. I'm very happy that we actually managed to do this. We'll put it like a statue here as well. Or something. Yeah, what I'll do is we'll dig all of this out. And then we'll tile it all up here. And then we'll replace these tiles with insulated tiles later. Actually, you know what? We'll just dig it out for now. We'll replace them with insulated tiles in a little bit. No early game challenge. I got used to always aiming for carnival. I don't know. I know a lot of people like to go for all of the achievements when they're doing runs. But, I don't know. I don't really care about that, to be honest. I'm just here to relax. I'm just here to vibe. That's the neat thing about this game, though. You can play it however you want it. Here for the farts. Yeah, fair enough. That's the challenge. It's just the farts. Farting and chill. Yeah. I'll puff down there. If anyone wants to redeem a puff moment, they're more than welcome. I still need to put the original puff moment on YouTube, but the sound was kind of quaffed by squashed by the quashed. Yeah, quashed is the correct word. By the AI noise filter that filters out the tank noise. So when I do a puff moment, I'll make sure to turn that off. We need to make fertilizer then and sour gas boilers. Yeah, I'm thinking perhaps what we do is we make a mini sour gas boiler in this area here, because it seems nice and separated off from the rest of the stuff. Is my noise filter an OBS plugin or third party? I use NVIDIA Broadcast. It's free, and it's the one that I found that best actually got rid of the fish tank sound. Like, sometimes it doesn't work perfectly, like occasionally you'll hear it peer through, but usually it does the trick. I'm not sure whether it's the best one, but it's good enough that I haven't tried to find another one. Right, anyways, we're getting some copper. Let's update the list a little bit. The snazzy suits, yes. Probably ice. Then copper. We do need smart home as well. Let's grab that. That's some automation wire. Plug that in. And then we can actually remove this, which will be nice. So what I'll do is I'll ladder past here. And I'm also going to tile this bit. I mean, I guess for now we'll just tile this bit. And then we could make this the roof of the base. Just have a little crawl space up here to store stuff. That seems fine. Yeah. So then what would happen is they come out the exosuits here. Oh, we need to put in liquid locks as well. We need room for that. Okay, scratch that point. So let's see. We'd have the liquid locks here. Then the chute would be here, but that would just hit the anti-entropy thermonullifier. So I think what we would do is we would make the ladder line up with the ladder for the anti-entropy thermonullifier. And we'd move this forward a bit. So that would go... yeah. No. I think at this point... at that point, would I just leave an 11 wide bit here? I think I would do that like we did on the previous run. We dig that out again. We'd make... oh, not... hold on, that's not... sorry, I'm just doing a little bit of planning. So liquid lock would go here. This would all be exosuits and a checkpoint. So this would be enough for 10 dupes. So we'd probably only need the one. We'd probably just put it at the top of the base, because there's not really a lot of space to go at the bottom. And then we'd have kitchens here and stuff. Yeah, that seems good. Could move the Great Hall over here, maybe. Having so many less dupes is going to make this a lot easier to fit into the space. It's good. Okay. Well, I'll just leave that there for now, just to remember where I'm going to put my liquid lock. And then the ladder will go up here. That should be fine. The fire pole can go down here. Yeah. Yeah, then that lines up with this anti-entropy thermonullifier. Good. I'm happy with that. Seems fine. Alright. Very cool. We're out of power again. Did you build all of that? Did you create all of that copper? We had enough to build this. It's a start. They're all asleep. Did they fart in their sleep? Have we figured this out? They do. Larry just did a fart. Cool. Yeah, this is already working faster with just 4 dupes instead of 3. Seems good. Yeah, if we look at the morale, like 21 morale on Hassan already. That's pretty good. We're getting it done. So what are these 4 plants then? We got a muckroot, a mealwood, and 2 bristle blossoms. And you know what I'm even going to do? I'm going to put... I know this is kind of extra, but we're going to put a lamp here, and we're going to grow the wild bristle blossoms. Because I find it amusing. We're going to make sure not to... actually, we can dig out that tile. That's not a problem. It's these tiles we don't want to dig out. Right. How's the research going? Not too bad. I would like to get all the automation stuff for this. So you know what? Just keep making more of this. Just make like 20 of these. I don't know. As long as we don't dig these up, we'll be good. Yeah, this will be the roof. You just tile this in as well. Move that water upwards. Yes, I like that we already have a plan. I'm gonna try and dig this area out as well, maybe. Keep up that polluted water. It looks like all the germs disappeared from this area. That's good. We managed to inundate the area and remove the germs. We should still be digging this area out. Dig this now. We may as well pick that up. We can just remove this. You know what? Don't even worry about it. Right. What research was that? Yeah, this just need a little bit more automation wire. So we'll nearly be done with that. You went too deep into Wikipedia. What did you find? So that can go like this, and then this can go up here, and then we can put in the thing. Joseph Pujol was a French flatulist professional farter. That's an interesting one. I've not heard that one before. Yeah, so I do like these motion sensors. So yeah, we're gonna put that in right away. Let's make that priority 6. Seems good. Don't think we need any more research at the moment. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this the ranch area, or we're gonna have some ranches. I think maybe we'll have the Dreco ranches down here. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm trying to think of how wide this area is gonna be. Let's see. No more. All of these guys are pondering. They all lack a certain ability, but they also all lack flatulence. So we're gonna go pick Rust. Oh boy, Rust. There's a silent film clip of him farting in a huge tube. If it's a silent film, how do you know he's farting? Make sure they're not just telling you he's farting. Oh, you can. Is it that visible? Good grief. We're gonna have some really fun conversations this playthrough. You can't actually get in here because of the abyss light. That's fair enough. So I think we're just gonna cancel that. He's a professional. What I may do is just fill this area with storage bins, who knows? All I know is these dupes are professional farters, because this whole bottom of the base is just becoming very stinky. Do they have animation when farting? They have a little cloud appear next to them, and then they smile while the cloud is forming. So we'll have to catch someone in the act. Yeah, look, Hassan's farting, and he smiled very briefly while he was doing it, and now there's a little blob here of 100 grams. So that clearly is working. Right, I can enable this now. What a relief. Gonna do this later on. Cool. Looks like we let the shine bug out of here. Feels bad, man. That's fine. I kind of just want to have a normal light in here anyways. Then, once that's done, we can hook up all those wires. Feels good. Bro, it looked evil. I think it is evil. They know they're being an inconvenience. That is the price you pay. It also plays a very subtle noise when they do it. It's very hard to hear. And they play it immediately before the cloud comes out. So it's actually quite difficult to catch the noise. See how lucky we are. If we can catch someone in the act. What a productive use of my time. And I'll stay silent just in case they make the noise. Is that it? No, I'm still missing it. God damn it. It's so quiet. Yeah, you can hear it now. So it makes like a wind rushing noise, and then occasionally you hear a little tune as well, like a brown note. God, okay, I'm gonna stop focusing on that. Anyways, we have coal power. That's good. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. We can remove this. And then we can... Oh, look, the shine bug's helping. What a good idea. Now I can plug this in, though. Yeah, that's good. And then... This should actually be enough for 9 dupes. Probably put some other stuff in here. I'm gonna worry about it for now. So, what else can we do today? We've got like half an hour left. We discovered this geyser, discovered this one. We still need to discover this one. Our dupes are on it. This does seem like the quickest way to get around the obsidian. We should go up here as well. That's a thing we should do. Just start breaking into the teleporters. Would be a good idea. Maybe go explore the other planet. In fact, you know what? Let's do this instead. Take that. Take this. That sand will all come out anyways. Yeah, priority 6 this, and we can hopefully get to the other planet. That would be pretty cool. We'll need to get up here as well. You build on the sides of the base. You build on the sides of the base. Are you into this exploit? I did watch the Luma Plays video about that, about how you can tunnel through the neutronium with rad bolts. I am not going to do that. I think it's a bit too exploity for my tastes. And we shouldn't need to do that. First time watching me live, you're currently on Badlands episode 4. We're finishing with the Drecos. You ended that, didn't you? Yeah. So I've ended the Badlands Boffins playthrough now at cycle 18 because the performance was getting too bad. I mean, it was getting worse than it was on the big run I did ages ago trying to get to 400 dupes, just because we had so many hatches running around to the point where they lagged and they broke the automation on my critter ranch. And I didn't really feel like fixing that. So this time we're just going to be much, much more restrained with the critters. And the dupes as well. We're going to have less people, we're going to do cluster, and we're hopefully going to get to more late game stuff as a result. So, yeah. But we did get all the way up to episode 18 on that. And that was the point where we built like we built transit tubes, we built solar panels, lots of volcano tamers. But yeah. Oh, Mr. Zerny, what is this game? It seems like a lot of details and attention challenge. It's oxygen not included. This is this is my main game, as it were. It's a base builder where you're trapped in an asteroid and you've got to get out and explore the galaxy. I like the film The Martian, if you've ever seen that. And oxygen is not included, so you have to start by making oxygen. We've got a little oxygen diffuser here, just turning algae into oxygen, filling it up. The challenge of this run is that all of our dupes fart all the time as well. And everyone voted for this, which is why I'm doing it. So they're producing natural gas as well that the dupes don't breathe. And they breathe out carbon dioxide as well. So we've dug through a lot of the asteroid just to make some space for all the natural gas to fall into at the moment. And we're eventually going to need to pump and process all of this so the dupes don't slowly suffocate on their own farts. which is not normally how the game goes. Normally it's just the carbon dioxide you've got to worry about, but we've got an extra challenge with this. We have lots of water as well, which is good. This is sort of the temperate part of the asteroid that we dug out. It's mostly full of copper, sandstone, sand, those sorts of things. We're surrounded by a frozen layer. So this is very cold, full of ice, full of a few machines and plants that make things colder as well. Sounds like your everyday life. Try not to drown in farts. I like it. Yeah, so this was the steam vent. So this is a water source, and it produces steam at 500 degrees C. So, I mean, we could just open it up and start pouring massive amounts of steam into the base to heat up this whole frozen area, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to tame this properly with some steam turbines, stuff like that. Looks like the internet's kind of crapping out at the moment, but should be okay. And what we're trying to do at the moment is we're just trying to get to some teleporters so that we can go... There's some teleporters here we can send a dupe through. We can go have a look at the another planet. This should send us to another planet. Yeah, lots of stuff to do. Lots of well, I say lots of micromanagement, but it's kind of like RimWorld in that the dupes do stuff on their own. You just tell them what to do and they do it. So, to be honest, it's less micromanagement than potion craft. You just need to decide what you want to do. And I have many, many hours in this game, so I know a lot of what to do. But there's a lot of stuff to figure out if you're just picking it up. So what we've done today in our first stream is we made a plumbed bathroom where we've got some water running through some pipes. When the dupes use the bathrooms, that all goes into these waste pipes. That all then gets sieved in this little sieve that turns sand into polluted dirt, and then the polluted water turns back into regular water. But when the dupes go to the bathroom, they produce more polluted water than the amount of water that goes into the bathroom. So the excess is being filtered and is going into some plants, so the pipes don't clog up with waste. So this is one thing we've done today. You don't need to do the pipes quite like this. The pipes here are very silly. I just fancy filling the whole area with pipes. So basically, the water comes out here, and it goes into the showers, the sinks, the bathrooms, etc. And then all the polluted water comes out these green ports, which then all meet up in this pipe, and they go here into the sieve. And then what we have here is we have a bridge. So the water gets pulled out of this pipe into the bridge and goes down here. But if this pipe is full, it carries on to the plants. So we're only feeding the excess water to the plants. We'll never run out of water. It's a self-contained system. So yeah, that's basically what's going on. And then otherwise, we've just got some basic metal refining going on here. Giovanni is crushing some copper ore into refined copper and sand. And then we're using that to make some advanced buildings. Like, we made a coal power plant that we've automated. So it will only fill the battery when we need power generating. So it doesn't waste all of our coal just continuously running. So we used to be running on a little hamster wheel for our power, but we've thankfully managed to evolve past that. Yeah, we can deconstruct these. Some ladders in, maybe. And we've got some research facilities here. We've got a supercomputer that requires water to be pumped into it via, like, a pitcher pump. And this is the printing pod where all the stuff comes out. Like, it prints duplicates, who are little guys that run around. They're very dumb. That's entirely intentional. They're very dumb, cute little guys. And they occasionally print other stuff like food, resources, that sort of thing. Yeah, we've made like a little dining room for them. They're all very happy. We've managed to do a lot of stuff. We made a nature reserve here as well. So we've got some wild plants growing in here that the dupes will come and have a look at. So they're happy for going in this area with the ladder. Lamps aren't plugged in. Very good. Yeah, this is my #1 tip for the start of the game. When you've got dupes going to the bathroom, light them up. What I have here is some automation wire and some motion sensors. So when the dupes run in here, the motion sensor detects they're in here, turns on the light, and then they'll go to the loo 15% faster because the light is on. So that's quite a difference. Same here, we have a light for the rock crusher, so they refine the rocks faster. And we have a few more lamps about just because we're trying to grow some bristle blossoms for food. I should probably start moving this over, to be honest, but I may as well dig this out. Yeah, we do want to connect to this as well. We want to activate this. These are supply teleporters that will let us exchange resources with another planet. So, yeah, I guess it's just what we're doing now, is we're hooking these up. I don't think there's anything else I need to do today. Look out for the pea water in there. Yeah, there's a little pea water in there. It's, actually, that's quite a lot. I thought it was less than that. We'll just leave that little lip here. We'll sweep it up. We're dumping all our polluted water in here so that it freezes in this cold zone with this cold plant. But it's a lot of water, so maybe we just leave this here. Yeah, we'll deal with this another day. Slowly getting through here. Yeah, you can activate this. Who's going to activate this? We need Giovanni Ventuti to do it. It reminds me of the game Diggles, but more complex. I've never heard of that game, but that sounds like a very funny name. Yeah, here's a teleporter. Discovered a functioning teleportation device with a pre-programmed destination. It appears to go to another planetoid, and I'm fairly certain there's a return device on the other end. I could send a duplicate through safely if I desired. So we click that, and we know that the Deserlands asteroid is nearby. This place is full of mineral resources and oil. Hold on. You wanted to post a link. I'll tell you what. Post that. Post it in the Discord and I'll have a look at that. Just feel free to post that in like the general discussion room. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. People do post game recommendations in there. I've had a few bots come on and try and spam links, so we have link protection at the moment. And if you want to post a link just on the stream itself, just let me know and I'll temporarily turn it off. Yeah, Flatulent-only. The rocky terrain of the Deserlands poses no immediate threats, but the limited variety of resources will make expansion and technological progress challenging. So that's got a frozen core, volcanic activity. It's got a cool steam vent. That's nice. It's probably going to be our main source of water early on, I imagine, depending where it is. Hot polluted oxygen vent, carbon dioxide vent. These are rubbish.
Thanks for the follow.
Natural gas geyser. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Me and Whiskers enjoy the company. We enjoy playing games, and it's always nice playing games with company. So thank you for hanging out. Actually, what's Whiskers doing at the moment? Whiskers is currently hanging out in the plant over there. Probably can't see them. Yeah. Thank you for following. Oh, we shouldn't defrost a friend. That's true. Let's have a look at the planet. Hold on. Who's idle? You've trapped yourself here. Okay, take this out. Yeah, let's go have a look at the other planet. So we can have a look at the surface. There's jungle biomes, so we should be able to find Drecos in here. There's oil biomes, so we should be able to find lead in here. The wires and stuff. Magma. So this is the surface. A jungle right up here. Yeah, it's just all jungle along the top. That's fine. Yeah, I guess our aim for now is just to teleport through and see where the geysers are and how easy it will be to access them. I don't know. I feel like defrosting friends maybe should be allowed. I don't know. Maybe we the defrosted friend can only hang out on their planet. I would feel bad leaving them frozen like we did in the one dupe per planet challenge. So on that planet there is a natural gas geyser, believe it or not. Cool steam vent, very useful. Chlorine gas vent, much more useful than they used to be now that geotuners are a thing and most of the good ones require bleach stone to operate. And then oxygen and carbon dioxide, the less useful. So the cool steam vent is really what we're looking for. Who's got hypothermia? Lyra. Yeah, that makes sense. Have fun with that, Lyra. Now you're just doing all of this. We've got a little blob of sucrose here. Be interesting. We have chlorine vents now. Yes, I'm thinking we're not going to do too much stuff with critters in this run. We are going to have some Drecos. But we may do a puffed ranch. Because I want to actually try and do that properly. To commemorate our little friend down there. You have sand for days. Oh, I see. You've been using the salt vines to do that. Is that what you've been doing? Yeah. Cool idea. Wow, look how many sweetles we've got in here. That is loads of them. Here's the magma. Doesn't look like there's a heat leak. Oh, there is a heat leak. Look at this. We got some hot abyssalite right here. So that is leaking heat into this oxygen. So this is going to start getting very hot. Interesting. I'll probably need to block that off. We should probably prioritize it sooner rather than later. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and research insulated tiles. Because we probably want to insulate some stuff down here anyways. The base is going to get very cold very quickly, and we may struggle to grow food. I mean, we're pumping hot water into these, so this shouldn't get too bad. And the Bristle Blossoms will go down to 5 degrees, but could potentially cause some issues. If we're not careful. What did this up to? Yeah, we're almost through here. This is the receiver, so we'll need to dig this one as well. Just going to speed to it. Did we manage to get here? Not quite. Can you actually access this? No. Why not? Oh, you can't get through here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you guys should get this resolved fairly quickly. Yeah, we are producing enough oxygen overall. Gas pressure is fairly good. We haven't had dupes, because we've got the beds up here and we have the oxygen producer right here, they haven't been kind of choking in their sleep, which is good. Surprisingly often. Still needs to be done. Fine. We'll get around to that pretty quickly. We've refined a lot of copper. That's good. We shouldn't have to do that for a while. Yeah, I just want to have a look at this other planet, just very quickly. Yeah, just dig that. That really is a lot of sweetles. And considering we do have the sulfur geyser, I probably should at least try it. Although what's actually going to happen is all of these guys are going to get cramped because there's too many of them up here. So the number of wild sweetles is going to drop drastically once they die. So perhaps that's something we should do as well, is just interconnect these rooms so they don't get cramped. And look how many there are. That's just a lot of them. It's like way more than normal. I think what I'll do is I'll dig over here, dig down here, or let them out this way. They must be free. The sweetles must be freetles. That should mostly work. We'll just dig these guys out. Yeah, make this all priority 6. Yeah, then you can do that. In the meantime, we're just researching all the gas stuff to start getting insulated tiles. And we'll block this heat leak before it can cause too many problems. I mean, it's abyssite, so it shouldn't leach the heat too much. But you can see it is occasionally happening. It's just a weird quirk of the world generation that happens sometimes. Oh, I should let these guys out too. Yeah, here you go. There is sandstone in this area, so they should be able to dig this pretty efficiently. Be free! Free. Reproduce and be merry. Yeah, so this wasteland biome is quite large. It's worth noting. There's a lot of sucrose over here. So sugar rockets may be a thing. Especially if we ranch sweetles and grubs. I did the thing. Oh, because I went because I said free. Is that what you're referring to? My favorite forced meme. Easier. Yeah, this is fine. So, we can actually send someone through here now. So, I'm going to free these guys first. And then we're going to go through. Yeah, that should do. Quite nice just exploring this whole place anyways. Look at this little pocket with the spindly grubfruit plants. And then it's just surrounded by magma. Seems to be the only significant leak. The heat doesn't seem to be leaking out of these too much. I think it's just if there's gases there, it will start leaking like it does here. But yeah. One other thing to note is on the Flipped Asteroid, yes, the surface is covered in lava, but there is usually a single passageway of extremely hot rock that you should be able to dig out of. And look at this. I didn't even plan this. Oh shit. I thought it went right past it. I guess it doesn't. Okay, ignore that. Don't do that. Weird how inspect on teleporters is on top of the menu. I think I missed till cycle 100, 500 that in the first run. Yes. I have noticed that before. Digging, lava lakes, pockets of caves. Diggles is very old. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. Free the sweetles. Free them. This way we get to explore the map as well. I'm gonna dig through here as well because I want to find a snazzy suit. See if we can. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to having explored the whole asteroid already. That's kind of nuts. There's really not too much here. But it's actually nice, to be honest. Yeah, go through here. We've got a principal. Gonna get another farter? No. Irritable bowel does not count. We did get some spiffy overalls, though. These are my favorite clothes. So we're gonna give... Let's see, I think we're gonna give Hassan... No, we're gonna give Farter this from the spiffy overalls. Yeah, come over here. Here you are. I swear the overalls. Lovely. Cool. I like the overalls because they give increased decor around the dupe. And this helps with their morale. If they stay in high decor areas, they'll get more morale. And now the dupe just has a nice aura of decoration around them. Very helpful. Well, I believe we're almost done. Let's dig through here. Some sweetles over here as well that we can free. Your Czech. Ah, that's cool. I'd really like to go to Prague at some point. I know a few people who lived there for a while. They all said it was very nice. Oh look, the sweetle tended to plant. We're going to get some actual wild grub fruits. grub hub. What possessed me to make that video? Let's just dig this all out as well. I'm on a roll. I wanna dig it all out. And to be honest, I want to check for more heat leaks. Because we need to insulate this fairly soon. You see the temperature of these is slowly decreasing. It is indeed heating up this whole area. And I don't want anyone to get scalded. But we also don't have insulated tiles yet, so perhaps that'll wait for another day. Right, one more cycle ought to do it. Can you actually do this as well, please? Yeah, don't worry about this anymore. Wait, no, the thing happened. What happened? We've got polluted ice that's melted. Ah, how annoying. Let's see. How do we stop that from happening? I guess we just put a tile here. Doesn't quite work. I guess we tile this up too. At least it's not germy. No, it wasn't a polluted water dump. It was some ice melting. Excuse me. This bit worked fine. This is all still frozen. How dare you? Also, that's an interesting sweeping animation you've got there, Hassan. He's doing it with the power of his teeth. Somehow. Now he's got hypothermia. Very good. I thought they said they fixed that bug. I guess it's in the new patch, the new update. They're going to fix that sponge bug. I remember seeing that in the patch notes. Right. Speed to it. Dig through all of this. Reveal the secrets of the map. Yeah, I've noticed it happen quite a lot as well. It's certainly not the first time. Glad there's still no animation for emptying canisters. Yeah, they should do that. Oh, actually, that reminds me. We need to put another... We need to put another plant in here now, because we have 4 dupes. Good idea. Each plant can only handle 3 dupes worth of waste. Which is why I generally prefer doing trees or thimble reeds, because they're more efficient in that regard. But, equally, we don't have them. So... And it's food. We're kind of running out of food. I should start planting some plants. Perhaps what we do for now is we plant some mealwoods up here. How much dirt do we have? We have 100 tons of dirt. Probably okay. I think 1 block full of mealwoods should do. Yeah, see, look. So when they're digging in an isolated area, it fills very quickly with natural gas and like carbon dioxide. So it makes it a lot more difficult for the dupes to breathe when they're doing these sort of errands. So you do have to be a little bit aware of that. Yes, you shall be free, Sweetles. Now you're all happy. So much for my plan of minimizing critters. These guys are alright, they're not going to overpopulate. Yeah, let's put some mealwoods in. Actually, hold on. What's the temperature here? We'll want to insulate this. Research we got. Nothing we need yet. Yeah, you guys are free now. Be free. You may as well dig these as well, just so the Sweetles can tend the plants. That seems pretty good. Because the more of these plants that the Sweetles tend, the better. Is there anything else we want to connect? I guess we could connect all of this stuff. Yeah, like if we do this, they should be able to reach over. And this should get us some grubs, some wild grubs as well, I believe. Sweep this as well. Let's dump that polluted water over here. Right, we've now got insulated tiles. Do this today before I forget. So, insulated tiles, igneous rock, please. We need to seal this off. So we actually do need to break into here and remove this. Let's also dig this. This should all be priority 9. And then I think there's technically heat leaks here as well, but they're much more minor because the rock is not conducting the heat that quickly compared to the gas. Here's the liquid sulfur geyser in the in here. It won't leak heat to solids. I mean, I thought the same, but these patches here are definitely slightly hotter than the surrounding tiles. I think they do leak, it's just extremely slow. But I'm not going to stand here and measure it. One more cycle. You may as well start planting the mealwoods. Actually, no, grub fruits need to be a bit hotter. And the sleet wheats will obviously not be cold enough. We'll try planting these. We may need to move them a bit lower down. Oh, but that's the first thing we need to do. We need to put insulated tile here. In fact, let's actually just... I mean, this should be fine. We'll just put insulated tile here. Yeah, remove this. Seal this bit off. Yeah, good. I like it. One epic name. We've got some heat generators here as well, so I'm hoping this will ease with the whole heat situation. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. So you've dug over here. So now we need to seal this. So that should do. So you can just build a ladder here. And then these plants will start getting tended. I think. And that should be fine. That's the only gas heat leak, so I'm not really worried about the rest of it. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, let's priority 9 these. Because we're getting to the point where we just need to start growing something. I mean, there is still a little bit more mealwood to dig. We can start digging through here. Or muckroot, rather. But it's obviously not something we should rely on long term. I think these will be okay. There's a single sweetle over here. You know what? I think that's fine. We'll just leave them for now. Yeah, Fartheless Crumb can come and fix this. It's good. Maybe I'm overly worried about this, but I don't want to take any chances. And yeah, anytime anyone wants to go up here and get mealwoods, they'll have to go through Nature Reserve. So where are we with morale now? Yeah, that's still pretty good. The sand, you can get skill, improved carrying 2. Seems good. Yeah, I think we'll be fine with this. I think we insulated it at about the right time. Thinking we probably tile these as well. I start moving all of this polluted water out the way. Because I think this will be the roof of the base. We'll have a little too high room here. Anyways, is this done? Yeah, you're almost done. So the question is, who is going to go through the teleporter? Probably field research guy. Maybe? I don't know. We need some level of digging to get through piles. I think we'll send the digger. I think we've done enough digging for now. Let's find out what's in this locker too. Also, I'm going to enable proximity now, because I think that they've dug enough of the map now. Here you go. Good stuff. Yeah, insulated tiles done, that's good. Who's going to come rummage this? Hassan? That definitely sounds like a Hassan job. There may be a very heavy sweater in there that only you can carry. That's not true at all. But yeah, it looks like most of these plants are getting tended, which is going to be good from a wild food production point of view. What's in here then? Yes, fart in the locker. Ah, there we go. Look, another snazzy suit. Right, Hassan gets to wear the snazzy suit. Look at this. We've almost got all of our dupes blinged out after the first stream. How good is that? We've just been very lucky, really. Yeah, come through here, save these guys. And I'm hoping this will help generate a lot of wild food. That will help us out a little bit. And more ice over here. Doesn't look like there's a heat leak. Oh, look at these two sweetles. Star-crossed lovers. They'll never meet. They'll never meet. How sad. Right. I think it's time. I think we go to cycle 24, and then we send Lyra through the teleporter. Or, actually, you know what? Let's just do that next time. We'll do that start of the next stream, and then the other thing we'll do is we'll start sealing off the top of the base here, and we'll make a liquid lock here, and we'll seal off the natural gas room and start working on this, and then we can start all the gas processing that remove this ominous layer of orange gas. Hopefully everyone manages to get to sleep. I think we may need an extra downtime slot. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this has gone today. So what have we got? We've got coal power, we've got plumb bathroom with showers. We've discovered the 3 geysers on this asteroid. Well, 4 actually, but obviously we're not dealing with this anytime soon. Are we even going to get to this for all the magma? It's over pressure, at least, which is a relief. Questions for later. And we've managed to pretty much explore the whole asteroid. That's kind of bizarre. I'm not really sure what to do for the thumbnails, to be honest. Quite interesting just having a zoom out like this, maybe. Surveying the land. Pondering the map. It's very small. Asteroid looks nice. Make some plants. Can't be tended, but that's a later problem. Send a dupe into the fart cloud for a picture. Top fruits of the steppes. Yes. I'm not overly fussed about that. That's fine for now. That can just be a little... It can just be a little grub fruit sanctuary, I suppose. Yeah, I think I will just have the overview be the first picture. I think it's probably handy for the first episode of a new playthrough, just to help establish what it actually is from the latest thumbnail. Right, on that note, I'm waffling on now. So we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it as Flipped Asteroid. And we're gonna leave it there. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure. I'm gonna go raid someone. So just give me uno momento. Go find someone for a raid. But yeah, I will probably be back. I'll probably be back on Monday. I think I'm going to be too busy this weekend to stream. But as usual, I'll post in the Discord if I'm around. Maybe on Sunday, but probably not. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you soon. And we'll have many farty moments ahead. Alright, bye for now. Alrighty, I'm gonna go raid Sushi Queen because she is currently playing, and we all need to inform her of the farty asteroid where everything is terrible. So yes, let's go raid Sushi. Hold on. Let's do it through Stream Manager. Sushi Queen. We're gonna go raid her. Whiskers is a she plays a lot of Oxygen Not Included as well. She's got a much more advanced base at the moment. But yeah, Whiskers is now a follower emote, so please feel free to send your Whiskers love to Sushi Queen. And we're gonna go raid her in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye for now.